Hello. There we go. Fuck. Okay. Hi. Sorry about that. My mic is being weird. Everything is being weird. But I'm here. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. I fell asleep. I. There's no excuse. Okay. There is none. Uvu. Hello. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut. Hello.
Sorens.
Yes.
Wait, I heard something.
Yes,
Someone said
Fenris.
sassy something. What?
Did you go into your server's VC and say that mic is not working?
No, fucking my OBS wasn't picking up my mic. So
Oh, it's
He
doing that to
also
me as
said.
well.
He also said, "I'm here," while not being here.
Yeah, that's why.
Huh?
what?
What?
You said it on your stream.
Are you a
When we
ghost?
asked, "Where the fuck are you?"
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. Sorry about the snafu.
Hi.
I apologize.
No worries.
I take absolutely no responsibility for it, though. It's just sometimes, I had a long day and a long night, and then I didn't get some sleep, and I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. So
Oh no. That's why you sent the Subah 7 baje ka good morning text.
yeah, because I didn't
I was
sleep all
about
night.
to ask, like, did you sleep or like is this like actually good morning text?
I couldn't sleep, and then I had to go watch Black Panther at like 10:30. So like I was like, fuck
Is
it. I just
Panther more important to you than our stream?
it's more important than
game.
sleep for sure. I don't know about the
Okay,
game.
Anyway.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah. Valid.
Well, don't let me fuck off with your reply guy bullshit. Okay, I have no time for your whatever. Anyway, I don't even know.
Let you what?
I was gonna. I don't know. Okay, let's just pretend like none
Let's
of that
get
happened.
this show started.
Yes. What did I miss?
Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Like, it's fine. Anyway, so we have one member missing today. That's and
You mean a ghost missing today?
I mean, yeah, he's technically a ghost, but still,
He's
missing.
Missing? Oh, fuck him. Who cares? He's dead
He's
anyway.
very sick or something, or maybe that was an excuse for him to go and like watch Black Panther or something. I don't know, but like he said he would.
Wow, he chose Black Panther over.
Qualities,
I don't
okay,
know.
dude.
I'm guessing.
Okay, dude.
Maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If he did, he has betrayed our expectations.
Oh no.
I mean, he's dead
no.
anyway, so how does it matter, right?
I mean, yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like he's watching. So all
To
good.
be honest, we aren't really missing his presence both in the VC and in the game. No offense intended, by the way.
That is true. That is true.
Hey, respect the dead.
I respect.
How about you respect
Don't
these nuts?
Oh my god, I saw that coming. Saw that coming from like a mile away, and I was like,
that was like obvious at this point. Like you were waiting for that to happen.
I know. Okay. Where were we? You guys have.
We had just killed the big bad, right? That's where we were.
Right. You had just killed the big bad.
Big
Sure.
bad. Everything is done.
Okay.
Riding off.
Who is the big bad, by the way? What do you think?
Fenris, obviously. He's the snake.
Okay, valid. Wait, what kind of?
Knowing you, it's probably some god or something. Turns out we are fighting.
No, the real big bad was the evil within our hearts all along.
Yeah, that sounds closer to what I would do. Fair enough.
Fucking go play with you, then fuck off.
I love you, Sassy.
Okay,
why
then.
are you being such a shithead today? Well, I mean, you're always a shithead, but like today just did you also not get sleep?
Are you talking to?
I'm talking to Roy.
Okay. No shitheadry on this table today, okay? Like if you guys have sort it out on your own time, no shitheadry.
What own time? Motherfucker is so busy with studying. There is no time only for shitheadry.
Oh my god. Anyway, so the last time that you were here, you guys had just opened the portal to what you thought was, or you think is Shah's realm, or perhaps a window to the goddess. And you heard her voice, presumably, in your heads. You also heard what seemed to be your friend Endat's voice, who is supposed to be dead right now. And as you guys were doing all this, you hear one voice behind you yelling at you, which you clearly recognize as the person who had previously killed your friend, Glassstaff. And he was yelling at you, What is this? How are you all here? You're not supposed to be here. Right?
Quick question. I see the map of Neverwinter. I see the big map. I don't see. Yeah.
So because that's because I forgot to change the maps.
What the fuck was that voice?
The sparrow makes an appearance.
One of the voices in the,
I love
in
it.
the whole thing.
Sparrow's appearance.
Yeah, everything has a voice. That's the point. That's the whole point.
Hmm.
Otherwise, how would I create immersion? Otherwise, there would be like 19 NPCs all walking around with the same voice, and you guys would be like, wait, who is speaking?
Yeah,
Right.
true.
So this guy is just like extremely confused. He is looking at you and like, beating his staff on the ground, and it's like he's also like perceivably scared, because it seems like this whole scenario is something that he hasn't foreseen.
I saw him, right? The man.
Yeah,
We
you
all
all
seen?
saw him. He's
Instinctively, I turn around. I just glare at him and cast guiding bolt at him.
Sure. Give me 1 sec, okay? He just like, yells, like he's coming from behind you, and like before you guys can turn and like recognize that he is coming at you, and he's just like yelling at you like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here for like a while now, right? And he just says, you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here for another week or another 2 days. This is odd. This is not something that I prepared for. And roll for your Danning Bolt.
DM seeping through.
I'm literally going to stop him with a shining light to his face.
Lovely. Like,
That's 21 to hit.
does not see it coming because he hasn't seen any of you coming at all. I mean, if God willing, perhaps he won't. Hopefully, he won't see any of you
Yeah.
coming. But yeah,
That's a 21 to hit. Yeah.
holy shit. Wait, where did you roll? I didn't see it.
I rolled it on my D&D Beyond. It is not showing on Roll20 for some reason. I think I'll have to refresh my character sheet.
Okay, all good. So it does hit, right?
Mhm.
How much damage is he taking?
Not much. 13 points of radiant damage.
13 points of radiant damage. That works. So as he is, just like turning
that
the
a casual
corner, as you
flex?
hear his voice. What?
Nothing.
What did you do?
Casual
Okay, I'll
flex.
do a test roll. Just like ignore it. I want to see if
Uh-huh.
like my thing's working or not. That should be sent to. Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
See it.
Lovely. So as he turns the corner, you guys like see him like just like approach. He's super confused, and as he finishes his sentence, you instinctively turn around and shoot a guiding bolt straight to his face, and he seems like pretty alarmed by it. Like he seems pretty taken aback by it, and he staggers. He steps back, and then he takes out something from his pocket.
How far
And
away is he, Nano?
He is about 40 feet. Actually, no, he's not 40 feet. 1 sec. He's about 30, 35 feet from all of you.
I
It's not your turn yet. He's just like, like reacting to whatever the fuck happened to him
Yeah.
right now.
and
And
we
he
haven't.
takes out I'm sorry.
I was just saying we haven't really like. Are we in fight mode or are we just still?
No, right now we haven't rolled initiatives.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're just going off of whatever the fuck is happening.
Okay.
Because he seems super confused. He's not willing to fight right now. And if you have
Uh-huh.
noticed a pattern about him, he hasn't fought you yet.
No, he hasn't fought us. He has killed.
He has squished one of us. Yes.
Yes.
Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so he just like instinctively takes out something from his pocket. You have Cygnus, you're in front, right? Like, roll for
Cygnus is the
perception.
closest to him. Yes.
Yeah. I think uska something is he's gone. I think
Cygnus.
he's away.
like what you got.
Sparkling heart.
Anyway,
Sparkling
so
heart.
like
Sparkling
all you
heart.
see is like him taking something out of his pocket and perhaps pressing a button or something. You can't exactly make out what he's doing. If Cygnus rolls high enough, we can
I'm back.
perhaps see.
What's going on?
Hi. Okay. So since you are like facing him right now, I need you to roll for perception.
Perception. All righty. I'm assuming I can't guidance myself for this one.
No, not this one.
Cool. And that's an 8.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So all you see is like him just fumbling around as he staggers back from the hit, like which is like pretty severe blow to him. He takes out something from his pocket, does a few dial comparisons or whatever. He presses a button, speaks a word, and he vanishes. He's totally gone, but you guys feel different. You all feel as if, wait, nothing happened.
What the
You
fuck?
all forget that he was ever there.
What the fuck?
It seems as if he just had like a deja vu of him being there, but he's not actually there. And as you recover from it, you realize that something has happened. The window is open in front of you, and you have just heard Endat's voice. You're back where you were, right before he walked in. Or perhaps not. Perhaps he's even before, he went even before you all arrived here. And you all don't realize it because you have no information about it, because all you have like a sense of is like a deja vu of sorts that you have been here. There's something, something different about this. Something has been here. From all around you, from all sides, from here, from the top, from your left, where Cygnus is, and from the bottom, you hear footsteps coming in right now.
What the fuck is going on?
What are you guys doing?
Um,
Like there's definitely people running towards you. That's all you
Okay.
hear.
okay. I think first priority needs to be look at Peleus. What the fuck is going on with him?
Because right now, forget about that you ever saw glass stuff, because that is something that you do not retain.
Yeah, no, but Peleus jumped to that fucking thing, right? You remember that?
Yeah,
No.
that's
Yep.
fine. I'm just like reminding about the.
I mean, once we are out of this mess, I will let you guys know what happened inside there and what I saw.
Okay.
We need to run.
All right.
Can we run?
They're coming from all directions, right? So I
at least you
think
hear it.
I think we should get into one room, wait to ambush them.
Do we know they're here? We don't know their intentions.
Yeah, but it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Is there
I need to make
anyone
a
here?
point, right?
Is there anyone
Right
here?
now, as far as you
Yeah.
can tell, there's no one around
Okay,
you
guys,
in your visible range.
guys. So people are coming, right?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Them heard, yeah.
So
People are
let me
definitely
cast
coming.
a illusory spell, and I can convert all of us into just rubbles and crates and stuff. Does that work?
You can do that.
That should work.
DM, am I allowed to do that?
You mean minor illusion?
Yeah.
That works in like a 5 foot by 5 foot radius. So if you guys
Yeah,
can
we
like,
can all group up together and just turn ourselves into crates and rubbles and stuff.
Okay.
right?
Maybe. Wait. I'll have to check if it actually works or not. Give me 1 second. I mean, I think it will work. Yeah, I think it'll work.
Okay,
I'm not.
group up,
I'm not
guys.
saying that it'll work as in like it'll work to fool the people who are coming for you, but it'll definitely work as in like you can squish yourself in like a 5 foot radius, and perhaps
I'm
hope
back
to
again.
like pass off as like rubble, not rubble exactly, but like it has to be your like your height and shape. So perhaps boxes stacked
Yeah,
on top of each
boxes.
other. Yeah, that works,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, if we crouch,
You said
maybe.
we heard footsteps, right?
Yeah. Footsteps running towards you.
From which direction exactly?
All of
All directions. Very well. Right, I think this is a good idea.
Elias is
Like the
clutching
range,
you.
the range is
Luna-
30 feet though. It says, oh, okay.
30 feet is
So-
like the range for which you can force your projection. Like the projection
Okay.
is
Yeah, got it. But the actual thing is 5 foot cube.
Right, back
Yeah.
up, back up.
Okay.
Nano?
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, gather up on this
Um,
corner. Like, no,
Yes.
ye wala corner. I'm tapping on it.
Okay.
Nano,
Okay.
as soon as I heard the voices, I would remain standing over here. As soon as I heard the voices, I would look back on this direction, which is, I have no clue where the compass is, but like to my left, like the
Mhm.
map's left. And I would look over there, I would grab my prism in my hand, focusing for a little bit and muttering as a shard of ice would form in front of it. So I'll be holding my attack to and casting ice knife as soon as I see somebody approach me. Like
okay.
I see a
It's a ranged attack, right?
yeah.
Okay. Easy enough. I think this is 25 feet. Yeah, you can handle it.
But why
Okay.
though? Is it like too late to talk about like because you have on the other two sides also people coming in.
I mean, you don't know how many people are like where, but like you know that people are approaching.
I readied it if in case something hostile comes towards us.
Valid.
If they are friendly, I won't attack. That's the
I
thing.
mean, you can decide to use it or not. Like that makes sense.
Exactly.
But it does fade
All-
away if like it does not happen
Everyone
in the
else
next.
is
couple of
in
minutes.
I know.
Only one takes
After
care of
round
the
goes
alone.
away.
Very good.
Everyone
Okay,
else stays
what
in
is the
Yeah, I'm
hiding.
out
other people doing? You
Uh,
all are
behind-
hiding here, right?
Yeah,
Guys,
so
maybe-
do I
wow,
cast
maybe
it
it's in the
or
corner. Okay.
like,
Yeah,
do I
cast
roll
it.
for it or
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
do I roll for it or do I just simply cast it?
What are you casting?
Minor illusion to turn us
Minor
into.
illusion, you just cast it. You don't need to roll for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Minor
Elvis,
illusion
you're, like, pretty
and
far from these
I
people.
turn me and my party members to crates.
Okay.
You can't-
Elvis, you're like.
I
Are you in
don't
that
think we can
corner?
do that.
Nano said I could.
I mean, you
No.
can hide yourself. Yeah, you can
I mean,
hide
it's an
yourself as
illusion.
like a crate.
We'll be standing
It's
still
just
as long
the
as we
idea that-
don't make a noise or move.
You can create an illusion of a crate and stand inside it, I suppose.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Why
I
by?
mean, ठीक है भाई चलेगा ना. Let's see how it fares, no? But like, I want to see what happens. It's okay.
तू भी आजा या फिर तुझे like क्या man fight करना है?
Oh, I'm fighting, man.
Wow.
Okay. You
So
take
what
out
was
like
the
a
point?
small amount of fleece from your jacket, Peleus, like your hood. You just like it's slowly unraveling because you like keep taking out fleece from it, and just throw it, and it just forms like a solid-ish looking boxes around you, which is suspiciously human height, and in the middle of it is like right now how many people? I think 4 people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 of you
Yes.
standing in the middle of it. Okay. It's on this corner right now.
Yeah. Can we crouch to make ourselves look a little bit smaller?
I
Or
don't
is it
think
too
you
late?
can crouch and fit in the 5 foot radius. That would not
Valid.
work.
Valid.
Okay. The first people that you see, Cygnus, because you're the only one outside, is one person coming from exactly the direction that you are aiming for.
Does he have any intent to attack?
They have a short sword out, and they're coming towards you. But as far as intent goes, they seem to be in an aggressive stance.
He's gonna
Okay.
die.
So, is talking an action, free action, bonus action on something?
I'm sorry, what? Talking is a free action for anything.
So, I would look at the man still holding out the spell in front of me. What are your intentions of coming here? Who are you?
This guy looks at you and does not pay attention to what you're saying. He's just like charging at you. Like, yeah. That way.
Okay, I shoot him with the spell.
I roll for attack. This is your first thing. So you get this right now. After those, we roll for initiative.
Mm-hmm. That is a modified 22 hit.
22 hit. It definitely hits.
Mhm.
This guy. Okay. Oh wait, it's a dexterity save.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a dexterity save for the other damage. It does take the
Oh,
1d10 anyways. So it takes 5 piercing damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw
Okay. It's
for a spell save DC of 13.
Okay, that's easy enough. Let me roll for it. That's a natural 19. I'm fairly sure I
He
succeed.
succeeds.
Yeah. Takes 5 piercing
So
damage
what
as
is
you
the
throw the knife at him. It like grazes his shoulder, but the knife does not the ice does not set in to cause that damage. Okay. Now
Oh, he missed.
no, he does not miss. The guy kind of like dodged out of
So
the
it
way.
basically it hit him, but it explodes. So the explosion didn't do anything.
Yeah, it did not set in on his body because the ice kind of like forms like shards. It takes in moisture from everywhere and it forms like sort of like a crystal around you. Okay then. There we go. Where are we? I need you, Cygnus, to roll for initiative.
All right.
You're the soul fighter right now. Let's see what
That's
happens.
an 8.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
we
an
will
8.
have our turn as well.
I mean, would you? Right now you're hidden.
hiding.
So how long
You're
can you stay
hiding.
like this? How long does the effect stay?
Minor illusion stays for a while, unless
I
they
mean, I can just
perceive the box as
not
unusual.
cast it and you can just walk out,
It's
You can just
25.
walk out. It's an illusion. You don't need to dispel the spell even.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can just like stop concentrating on it and it'll just fall. Right, this guy will close the distance and it's gonna take his sword and it's gonna try to attack you with it. This one. Okay.
The bet is
Okay.
dexterity, right? So he will dodge easily.
I mean,
No.
can he? That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's 20.
Oh, sorry. That's a 19 to hit. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Right, that's a. Okay. Wait, I'm rolling the wrong dice. One sec. 26. Okay, you're unlucky.
Oh no.
All right, that's
Oh,
8.
no.
Sweet. So he takes his short sword, like
That's 8
like
points of damage.
as he runs towards you, he's like taking his sword and like directly plunging it into your shoulder. You're right now not pinned, but you're like kind of like fallen and like resting against the what's it called? The altar that you guys were using.
God damn it, he's gonna die, isn't he?
What? What does it do?
It's a piercing damage.
Okay, cool then.
I'm sorry, I'm also doing like one more thing.
Is he
Okay,
like trying to
no
do
worries.
like a blaze of glory kind of shit?
As you notice, there's like a couple of more people coming towards you by now, and they have just like closed in the distance, and they seem to be surrounding you by now. It's again your turn.
Oh, it's again my turn?
Yeah.
Wait, why is it his turn?
Because
Because
there.
the two people chose
I
to.
mean,
we don't have a
take
turn,
control,
right?
but not-
Because we're hiding.
They're not in range to do any other attack.
I would
Do you want him to get killed?
I will look
No,
to the
he
rest
should
of
have
like
fucking come and hid with us. God damn it.
I would
I-
turn to look around these guys and just be like, I guess you didn't really have the best of intentions, neither did I. So I think we can talk this out, right, gentlemen?
Okay.
Who do you work for? Why are you here?
While this is happening, can we talk we can talk amongst ourselves, right? The rest of us.
You can
They
talk
will be
to
able to hear you.
but you can't talk to Cygnus.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Guys.
Nano, can I move forward, come towards the main area?
Yeah, you can do whatever that you want.
Okay,
That's literally going
guys,
to ruin your disguise.
I have an idea. How about we shuffle towards the entrance?
The illusion doesn't move.
The illusion doesn't move. I thought it moves with Alias.
No,
The
it
illusion
doesn't.
No.
No. The illusion does move. We can actually move it.
Okay.
You can actually move it as an action.
So
And since they're out of combat, I'm gonna allow it.
Alias, I need you to move towards the door
Okay.
and just stand there. And if you move it for them, it'll look like boxes are moving on their own, right?
Yeah.
Because they can't see you. So I
Yep.
I need you to move, and we're gonna sneak. I'm going to walk right next to you, so it looks like we're walking together, basically. And the rest of you, I think, should do the same thing. I don't know if all four of us can do it together, but like, make them look like the boxes are moving on their own. I don't know if these guys know magic, if they will expect random boxes to just move, and that might be able to scare them off.
Okay, there you go. I moved.
I have a different plan. Hold on.
Okay.
You guys move slowly.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and cause another distraction. Well, by that time, you guys can move slowly to back me and Cygnus up.
Okay, Fenris, you have a crossbow, right? So you don't need to be standing right next to them to cause damage. So how about you head over to? Why can't I mark things on the map?
Hold click.
Oh yeah, head over to here so that you'll have a line of sight if we need to attack.
Okay.
Are
While
these
they
doors
are
open?
slowly,
Are they closed? Are they broken? What's happening? These doors.
The door is open, but it's not broken. The door is open, kind of jammed towards inside, one of them, and one of them is like freely swinging, so it won't stay where it is.
Okay.
And are
Right,
they?
DM. DM, can I do my action? Because have something in
Wait,
mind.
who's speaking?
Elvis.
Elvis. Yeah, you can do whatever that.
Right,
You
so
guys are all
I'll-
out of combat. You can do whatever the
Right,
fuck that you guys want.
I move to over here where I am right now, and I use one of my cantrips. That is, I don't know how
Okay.
to fuck to pronounce this. It's a collector. THAUMATHURGY. I do not know how to pronounce
Oh,
this.
okay. Yeah.
Thamarji, yes, thank you. I use that cantrip, and the ground all around us starts to shake. It will continuously shake for 1 minute, and I'm hoping it will baffle all the combatants and give us enough time to make us enough time to arrange ourselves and get ready.
By the way, DM, did they respond to my question?
DM?
Hmm?
No?
But they did look at you, and they have been looking around, and they have more focus towards making sure that you don't move from your position right now.
The meaning. I asked, did they answer my question?
No.
Oh. So you guys don't have any intention for the meaning of talking? Maybe tap down, sit down, have a little tea. You know.
What? One of them just goes what and like continues to try to like surround you. They haven't done anything after that.
Like,
Okay.
I'm just inviting you guys to a friendly chat over breakfast. If you guys are
Tea
interested.
and biscuits.
He kind of like looks around. He looks at like his other person who just like gives him a tupply, and he's like, continue doing what you are. He's super confused, but he's not answering.
It
He's just like-
seems you guys don't really are not really breakfast people. Maybe evening tea. Maybe that's more your thing.
He's just like, again gets a poke from the person behind him, but that's about all the time that you have right now in your turn. So I'm sorry, what was Elvis doing?
I'm making an area in around 30 feet around us. Shake in
Okay.
tremors.
Okay. But Cygnus, do you do this talking while the tremors are happening or like before it?
Before it, of course.
Before it.
During
Before
the
it.
tremor, are these guys going to be willing to talk?
So when the ground
So
tremors,
there's
does it
something-
make noise or is it only tremors?
I think you can also make noise with it. I think
Okay, I'm just asking. Because,
that
like,
does not
sometimes-
affect like.
If it's going to tremor, the things around us is going to make noise.
exactly, that's what I was asking. Yeah.
So as Cygnus, you're asking this other dude, like like about tea and everything, and he's being super confused and like he's also kind of like charmed by your questions. He's like kind of considering it. Elvis channels the wrath and the power of her god and creates an illusion which is uh, trembling her entire surroundings, including other people, I assume, who are standing behind you. and
30
everything.
feet radius, yes.
Yeah. And these people are super scared. They're like, falling back and like kind of very confused about all of what is happening. It's more of a vertigo kind of situation right now because they understand like, this is not exactly how tremors are, but it seems to be, like a strange kind of tremor for them.
This
Is
will
there any
last for a
damage to
minute.
that? I don't think so, right?
No, there's no damage. It just lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Nano, DM.
So it's their turn. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay. No, I just had a situation question.
Uh-huh.
What are these two here? I don't know if you can see. I'm clicking.
Can you control click on them?
Not
They're
that.
people.
No. I don't know why it clicked there. So there are these
Okay.
two things on either side of the portal thing that we opened. What is that?
That's a
Oh, that's
corridor.
just fireplaces. There's 2 fireplaces. It's a very
These two.
fancy.
No, in between.
From what you can
there
tell,
is-
like it used to be a clubhouse kind of situation.
No, I don't think he meant that. What do you mean?
Yeah. In
This
between
one, right?
the fireplace and that portal thing.
This place, right?
No. Between those 2 points. I can't click there. I don't know for some reason.
You mean this where I just did blue?
The
No.
this broken shit?
Yeah, the broken shit.
That's
No.
just like from what you can tell, it's like remains of a stool sorts.
I can't click there.
These two, this.
Yeah, that. The last.
Those are paintings which have been which have fallen from their place, perhaps because of rust.
Is she going to
like
steal
how-
the paintings while we're fighting? Oh my god, you snake.
Yeah.
You fucking
That's-
snake.
These are
Do you know their
paintings
value
which
in the
have
market?
like wires behind them to hang them. And from what you can tell, like these the wires perhaps rusted and they have fallen to the ground. They haven't like completely shattered and they haven't completely broken down, but they're like kind of resting resting in front of the wall with some damage to them and in pretty bad condition, covered in dust and whatever was happening here. Who's eating? What are you eating? Share.
Yes, please do.
What the fuck? Why is my mute button not working?
Okay, so these people, all of them, have now noticed Elvis coming out and the people behind them, and they're gonna ask you all at at blade point, to come out and surrender yourself.
Look, our intentions was not fighting. I told you, we can have a talk.
Come with us, regardless of your intentions, is what one of them says, which is like directly in front of you, the person who stabbed you.
Okay. They can
Right.
see the boxes right now, or can they not see the boxes?
Wait, you guys are in the box? Wait, is
Yeah.
Elvis in the box?
No, Elvis is
No, I'm
not,
not
but
in the
I
box.
am. I am in the box right next to Peleus, right? That was the whole
Is
point.
Peleus
Yeah.
in the box?
Peleus is the box, and I'm next to Peleus. So.
Peleus is the box, okay. So you
Yeah.
you're kind of is Fenris in the box?
Yeah, I'm all the way in Peleus. Yes. No, Fenris
God
should be
damn
here,
it.
but I don't know where he is.
No.
Fenris, where are you?
I'm in that corner. Like
This fucker.
You're in that corner. Okay.
This
So you
fucker, I'm
guys
gonna
like
kill him.
in a box which is like pretty suspicious, but these guys haven't noticed you yet. But like they have noticed Elvis, and they're calling you all, you specifically Elvis, to come forth and surrender yourself.
Okay, so Nano, if I try to do an intimidation, if I try to intimidate them, does it affect everybody
You can't.
in a radius? Well, why not?
No, there's no radius or anything. If you can't, like, if you don't talk to people, you can't intimidate
Oh
them.
no, I'm going to yell. I'm going to yell, but they're going to think that it's coming from the box, right? They're going to assume a box is talking to them.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna allow it. Yeah.
You could have. I mean, the tremors are still going. It's good 4 minutes. You can try and do it while they're doing that.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I should probably wait till the tremors are done then.
No, go with the tremors. Add more
it's
scare.
Yeah, do it right now. I'm not
oh,
gonna
oh.
allow like a lot of time to think. Do it
Motherfucker.
now.
No, smart. Okay, I'm gonna try to intimidate. Where is my thing?
Why is Peleus not doing it? Why are you doing it?
I
we
mean,
both have +5, so
I guess I don't have my turn.
we don't have a
Right,
turn. We
yeah.
don't have turns, right?
Yes,
We're not in.
if you're
There's the
outside
turn
of
based.
format, you have your turn anytime. You can just like
Yeah.
say something. If we don't have an initiative order, you can just say, "I want to do this," and we'll do this.
Yeah, I just figured I'd do it because he's concentrating on the spell, right? So
Alright,
Otherwise,
go
if
ahead,
you-
you
that
do it.
continues.
If
If
you
you
do
want to-
fail, I will.
if you want to do it, I'm good.
No, you go ahead first.
Okay. Do something good. Fuck. Okay. I take advantage of the tremors and I yell out loud. Why have you disturbed our sacred space? This is my manor. What are you doing? And I try to invoke Spostas's message, her voice, the way that she talked, and try to instill that level of fear into them. Leave this place. Leave us alone. You have no right to be here. How dare you disturb our slumber? And yeah, that's it's like a loud booming voice in tandem with the tremors to add more fear into their tiny little black hearts.
Right, DM, what happens?
Does it
now?
work? I know you muted.
No.
DM?
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Holy
can hear
shit,
you
I was
now.
muted. Wow. Okay, give me 1 sec.
Is your mic okay?
I think she's having problems.
Okay,
because she
I'll
muted
BRB
it.
as well. Give me like 2
Okay, I'm back.
minutes.
Right, she's back.
It's fine. I'm gonna roleplay as Peleus if anything happens. For now, it's all good. Deception. Fuck off. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I was muted. Sorry. Anyway,
Okay.
so as this is like, all the tremors are happening and everything is happening, you guys just like notice how a weird sound comes from a box behind Elvis, and it tries to intimidate everyone around him. How how they are like existing in this space which is supposed to be sacred and everything. And these people are very surprised by you. They're like they look at you, at the boxes and like kind of confused, looking around like what the fuck is happening here. And then it just kind of like fades away and they're like, oh okay, there's another person in there, come out. And
Oh my
that's
god.
basically it. Now I need you all, if you are resisting, I need you all to roll for initiative.
Okay, these uniforms, were they the same one that guard the village?
Yes, you recognize them. So the uniforms is like how those big poofy shirts that people used to wear in
The English uniform.
Middle England kind of thing, kind of places. With like so these people are wearing like red
It's the red
versions of
coats.
them.
The red coats,
Yeah.
right?
Perhaps.
I'm back.
Wow, that was
I'm
quick,
back.
man. Anyway, and leather vests on them, on which they have like different tools, a pouch, etc. Placed upon it. They also have their short swords, and they also have like a dagger strapped to the vest that they have on the chest. Okay, so these people surround you. Actually, you know what? Never mind all of that. Never mind, like your initiatives, etc. Are you doing anything right now?
Did they not get surprised when they saw a random box appear out of nowhere and then the box is talking?
They're
Like,
assuming there's a people in the box. That's all.
Okay, DM.
DM,
No,
yeah.
I'm here. No, I'm waiting for you guys to finish your question.
Yeah, I'm saying, are these guys gonna do any kind of action, or they're just gonna stand down and say, "You're coming with us"? Or are they even gonna talk? So
I
Now
think
all
please.
they're doing is like they're pointing their weapons at you, and they're asking you to come out of the box.
So
okay,
we
so
can
as
start a
they-
combat, right?
I wouldn't really recommend that, but yeah, you can.
I would say Peleus try to
no.
intimidate once. I failed, but you can try.
I don't think that. Okay,
I don't
but
think that works.
as they
You
do
know what?
that,
We
like,
can just kill like 4 because we are 4 of us already here,
Oh,
and the
yeah,
rest two will
completely
just talk
fine.
anyways.
So while they do that, like they say us to surrender, I'll like let go of the prism, which will start to again float around my body, putting up my arms. I'll be like, look, as I told you, we can talk over this sometimes at breakfast. No need to get violent over here.
I mean, one of them just like goes, I mean, I haven't had breakfast yet. And just like, looks around and everyone's just glaring at him, and he, like quiets up and again points.
Okay,
his-
looks like these guys are complete goons. So the great Elias the Impaler is gonna step up and
Oh no.
not
no.
complicate your situations further. Where is it? Where is that? Okay, there we go.
He's going to burn
Oh
everything.
my
Okay, I'm just
god!
gonna.
Oh my god!
Okay,
The great
I'm just
Elias.
gonna pass my turn to whoever is next.
Nah.
So, what do you do? Like, do you say
No,
something to them?
I mean, I wanted to do combat, but looks like I've already rolled, so
What's-
going back is gonna be.
What's Fenrir's doing? Let's see.
No, I
So yeah, I'll
step
just
out.
pass my turn.
I step out in the visible space and with my hands up, and I ask them, "Are you going to take us to Glassstaff?"
Okay. Give me 1 second. Where's your audio? I don't know why I hear Fenris very low.
Okay, I guess I.
Huh.
No. Go ahead. Do your things. I will
Go
be
for it,
back in a sec.
Go for it. Maybe this won't this opportunity won't arise again. Say whatever you want to.
I
He's
mean,
going AFK.
no. I'm going AFK. That's what I'm saying. I'll be back in like
Okay. All good.
a minute.
Imagine he says that in character. I'm going AFK, guys.
I mean, that's just saying that I'm gonna meditate for a while, right? Like it's the same thing.
Haha. Very funny.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You are asking about Glassstaff. He just appears behind a couple of these which are facing Cygnus before, and he smiles, just glares at you, and he goes, "Looking for me? I've got you now, and this time there's no one who can protect you from me." And he takes a staff, he raises it, and there's some radiating energy coming from it, and it kind of like forms into a ball of fire, which is like burning you if you look at it too closely. And before he can do anything, before he can launch that fireball at you, something happens. There's a flash of lightning which blinds everyone involved. All of you are blinded, and you notice how Morana is standing right behind him as your vision clears up.
Oh shit!
She is like she has a shield out. You notice like the shield is right now glowing with some sort of like a bluish whitish energy.
whose shield is glowing?
I'm sorry,
Morana.
Morana. The wait, you. Wow. Okay, Cygnus.
What?
You know how Morana is, do you?
I am not so certain.
Morana is the innkeeper.
Oh, I think I wasn't there when you were talking to the innkeeper. I was AFK.
You checked in.
We checked into the inn together, my dude.
Did I? I keep
Yes.
forgetting NPC names.
No,
That's
don't
fine.
be in like
fine.
5 campaigns at once. Or take notes. You need notes.
I keep forgetting my character names. What do you expect, man?
So make notes. That's why we have journals. We can
I got a
create
diary to make notes now.
Yeah,
Don't
do
worry,
it.
DM.
Write
Okay.
it down.
What does Morana do? Let's see.
Okay. So Morana kind of like looks, glares at Glassstaff, who still has his staff out, and like the fireball is kind of like fading away slowly, and the flash of light is now faded into her shield by now, uh, and Glassstaff just like looks at her, very super confused, like, you, what are you doing here? This is not supposed to happen. None of this is supposed to happen. And he takes his hand and puts it again in his pocket. Takes out a dial, kind of like rotates it, presses a button,
Before he does that, do I have time?
and no, you don't. And like just like that, you all go back to how it was right
Oh
before.
my fucking god!
So have I taken damage?
No, all of it is healed.
It's all reset.
Oh yay! No
So-
spell slot used.
But you have no idea what's just happened because like all you have is like faint.
It's again deja vu.
Yeah, just deja vu, as if like how that he had a memory of like a dream in which he was
Yo,
stabbed, but
It's rewind time.
nothing
Okay.
happened.
Wait, he's actually
yeah.
no fucking way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would shiver a little bit and look around the place again.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Nothing. I
can't-
just feel like
Fuck is going on? You have no
it-
clue.
It can't just be me, right?
No,
So
if it
do-
was
do we
deja
not-
vu, we would have some clue.
do we
right?
not
yeah, no,
sense
we
anything?
would just
Yeah,
okay.
you would have
no,
like some deja vu kind of shit.
I feel like
happening.
I've been here before, but
Feel
Right.
familiarity
you
to
know what? Let's
feel that you have been here
So-
or like something has happened there, but you have no what or how.
So is this before or after Peleus jumped through the thing?
after.
This is after. Right now, where you are, it's after.
So this is okay. What the fuck is going on?
Guys, I have a bad feeling about this. I think we should
so
leave.
do I.
I think we should leave from here for now.
That's fine.
Retreat.
I don't think we should leave. We've come here. We've come all this far. There is a portal here. It means something. It has something. Everything we've done has led us here. We can't just leave. We can't just run away like we ran from those fucking goblins. We have to.
Okay.
Peleus, are you okay?
Yeah.
Is he okay though? DM?
That's up to him.
I mean, I am okay. What do you want?
No, I think you're muted again. Oh. Okay. No, because like Ross.
You went into kind of like space and you came back and you are not in a good shape.
Oh, you want me to? Okay, so
Holy shit, I'm muted.
what happened is when I got inside the portal, I pretty much saw the entire space, as in like the vacuum of space, and my body felt like I was pretty much, everything was like, the air inside me was kind of getting sucked out, and I was dying. I felt like dying, but at the same time, for a second, I felt completely warm, like comfortable, and then I don't know. I just healed back and I came right back.
But your eyes are kind of messed up.
Weird.
His eyes are back to normal now.
No,
When he
they're back
came back to
normal.
the portal,
So
then he
apparently, I
popped
saw
out
this
and-
entity who is supposed to be Chotomate.
What?
Salute.
So yeah, I saw this entity who is supposed to be a god, the god of sun and summer, Pelor. And he is also the keeper of time and supports people in needs.
That is
and
not-
opposes
He
all
is
that is
also
evil, the keeper of time.
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
not weird at all. Okay.
Yeah, so
What?
basically it was a god who I think saved me, and I pretty much guess I have some kind of relation with this god, considering the name is Paler.
And you are Peleus, of course. Of course.
I
Yeah.
don't think I really wouldn't say that's a connection of sorts.
It might
Is
be a
anyone rolling
reach.
insight on it?
But anyways, that doesn't matter. The whole point is the god saved me. Even I don't know why, but yeah, here I am. So
I call bullshit on that.
Are you rolling insight check?
Yes.
Do it.
oh, wait, you think I'm trying to deceive you? Hello?
I think that you're talking out of your ass and
What
And
do you mean? I just read the goddamn brochure, okay? I didn't even know what I was supposed to say, so I went back to the DMs and I just read it out. All. Okay.
inside check, right?
Okay, dude. Okay. You're
Okay.
supposed to say.
I figured he was reading a script because he's not that smart. But anyway,
Wow.
And neither are you.
Nice insight there.
Oh my
You can
God.
tell he's telling you the truth. And you're not the fighter. You have
I don't
no
believe
clue.
him. I don't believe him, but okay. I will
In
let it slide
character,
for
you
now.
do believe him. Steve does not believe him, but Soren buys it and eats it with a spoon.
I can't wait to level up. God damn it. Okay.
Leveling up is not gonna help you, man.
Oh, it is. Trust me. Anyway, I what do we do? What do we do here? I'm not sure. The puzzle's been solved. Do we like go through the portal into the other dimension with the weird whatever? Do we get Spasta's help?
There are 3.
As you were
dimensions.
talking about leaving before that, you heard a familiar voice again, which is not here with us right now. So I'm gonna roleplay as Endath, and you hear his voice coming from the beyond, and he's like,
Again.
"Oh yeah, you're again gonna run away from your problems, aren't you? And leave me to die again, as you did there."
You son of a bitch. That is not Endath. I don't believe that is Endath. That's not how he talks. That is not. I'm just going
Okay,
extra
you want to
meta
roll
into it.
insight.
Roll insight again.
I mean, on this one, on Endath's voice, if
Can
you
I
want,
give him an advantage?
yeah, if you both are like, yeah, sure.
Who has a higher insight? I have a +1. There's someone else
No,
with a
but
higher.
you're
I have
checking
a
if he's
+3,
lying
I
or
think.
not, if the voice is
You
actually
have to.
that's
you
or
have to
not.
do it
It's your
yourself.
thing.
Yeah, but why do I have to be the one who thinks it's weird? Doesn't anybody else think it's weird? Okay, fine.
I think it's weird as well. So
I got
Never
a fucking.
mind, here.
Oh, holy shit! Oh, holy
there
shit!
we
Okay,
go.
okay. See,
There we go.
I've redeemed myself for the 3 out of 100. Okay.
Wow, okay, fair enough.
No, you're not. You did that twice.
Shut up.
And that is speaking, you try to hear for certain afflictions, certain things that you know and recognize from your previous interactions with him. And from what you can tell, it seems as if the voice is in that, but it could be that he is under the influence of someone else. You're not entirely sure what's happening here,
He's
but
drunk.
you can tell that Endath would not say these words to you.
Exactly.
But if it is actually Endath or not is something that you're still not sure about.
He's drunk on the Holy Spirit.
Okay. So
What now?
what do we do here? What is the best course of action here? Do you guys have any ideas?
I mean, we can turn this thing around back to the the sun portal, and we can go try to have a conversation with the person who just saved my life. I guess.
I don't
risk
know
that.
how I feel about that, but I don't know if we have another choice here.
I mean, yeah.
How about
let's
we?
do it.
How about we shift it to the sign of the goddess of Saloon, who is the goddess of life and knowledge.
Oh,
Also, goddess
yeah. I
of the
mean, that works too, because we could use some knowledge right now.
instead of time and sun, which can burn us, the moon with knowledge and life to give us life.
Yeah, I mean that works as well. Like in the end, we need information, right? So let's do it.
Right, let's do it then. We shift the table so that the pair of eyes that's surrounded with the 7 stars are pointing towards the door to open the portal of Goddess Selene.
As you go to the, as you look at the altar and try to rotate it, it seems to be stuck.
Hey,
There's
bhai.
no way. Are sun to le. Sun to lo.
Nope, he's like, ठीक है भाई.
ठीक है भाई. मैंने तो स्क्रिप्ट रीड कर दिया भाई.
स्क्रिप्टेड हो गया भाई. मुंबई लेके जाओ भाई मुंबई.
Oh
Anyway,
my god.
So as you try to rotate it, you notice that it's stuck, and you also notice that the copper bowl which is on it, which had like the blood inside it, which was Soren's. No, sorry. Yeah, it was Soren's.
It was
It's gone
Soren's.
now.
Soren, cut yourself.
The bowl is
Okay.
gone.
The bowl is
Not
itself
the,
gone. Okay.
not the blood. The bowl itself is gone.
I would look around to the rest of the group. Which one of you stole the ball?
Fenris,
Uh,
empty your pockets.
I walk back. Wait. I walk back and I show the bowl in my hand, and I plead to the group, please don't talk about bringing back the dead. I can't tell you how many horrors you'll probably unleash.
huh?
What? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I can't live with someone coming back from the dead.
Well, wizards do it all the
Oi,
time.
Fenris.
If
I've
we
heard
had to,
tales about it.
if I had to choose between listening to you and bringing back my friend, I would bring back my friend any day.
You may not bring back your friend. You may bring back something else. We
I am
don't know
willing-
what this portal does.
I am willing to take that chance.
I can't take that chance again. I did that in the past. And I'm still haunted by it.
Okay, what did you do?
We were a group and we were told to bring out some animal from this portal. And all of us were under a spell. And I don't know, one evening, the night before we were supposed to unleash it on a village, I unleashed it on my group. And they all died.
On purpose?
Yeah. Because they were going to kill an entire village. And it was a portal like this. I cannot take that risk again. I cannot
Yeah,
kill all
but
of you.
we are not exactly trying to kill an entire village. We're just
You
trying
don't
to get
know.
Andarth back.
You don't know. You saw what is there on the other side. Can you explain any of that?
Yeah.
I cannot. If he comes back as whatever you're afraid of, I will kill him myself. I will send him back myself. But we have to try. We can't just let him suffer wherever he is. You heard his voice, right? That was his voice, but it was being controlled by someone else. And
Yeah, I heard his voice.
he was not himself. And if he's being forced to say all these things, I don't know what horrors he's facing in his mind or wherever else. I can't
He
just leave
saved-
him there.
He saved my life as well back in the cave. So of course I want him back. But I don't know if this is the way.
So then we find a different
I-
way. We don't
That's
have
what
to.
we are
I-
trying to find.
I keep the bowl back on the altar and I just open my arms and say that I leave it to you. But we could all die right here.
Oh well, look at the bright side. We're just going to respawn back. So
What the fu- Just because you came back from what should have been death doesn't mean the rest of us will, Elias.
okay, I whispered to Soren, "Hey, listen, we are the main character, dude. We're not gonna die. The
Oh
game's
my
not
God,
gonna kill
what
us.
is-
Look at the bright side." Okay, never mind. That was completely out of character. But yeah,
No. That works for me. That works for me. All
oh, that
good.
works for you. Never mind. That wasn't out of character. Then.
What?
And I remind them that Glassstaff has mentioned about doing this again and again.
Yeah,
We don't know
exactly.
what he's trying to unleash.
Exactly.
When you say dead, what exactly do you mean? Now you notice that Glassstaff is actually standing kind of near you, and his image was like faded, and that's why you didn't notice him before.
He's an
And
illusion of him.
he seems to be standing like kind of around here. So he has been eavesdropping, but not exactly understanding what you all are saying.
You son of a bitch! If you had the balls,
What do
you
you
would
mean?
you would be here in your real form, not in whatever the fuck this illusion is.
Well, I can't take that risk.
Yeah,
Can
because
I?
you're a chicken shit. That's why, isn't it?
You, boring, get out of my way. You, and
Okay,
he points to Peleus. Interesting. Tell me more about the death that you came back from.
Peleus, do not talk to him.
Okay, I will, but in return, I want you to give us good information as well.
You're not making trades here.
Well,
Peleus, what the fuck are you
if it's
doing?
in my benefit, maybe I will.
Yeah, shut up, hush. Be quiet. Let me do my thing. Yeah, go ahead,
Sickness,
Young.
sickness. Take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are you
Continue.
saying to him?
No, I did say, like, I would tell you what exactly happened,
Oh, yeah,
but before
he's.
that, you need to give
Mhm.
us a good information. So it's a good information trade.
Yeah, he told
Before
you
you tell
like
him.
he's willing to make the trade if it's beneficial for him, and he's asking you, what do you want to know?
Oh, so yeah, guys, what do we want to know exactly? Give me a good question.
You said you've
What is
done this
this?
before.
Yeah, you
Elvis,
did.
are you staying behind that door?
I'm not gonna come into the room. I'm gonna stay in the doorway.
Okay,
Like
noted.
over here.
Okay. Then Elvis, I need you to make a perception roll for me. Straight up perception check.
Perception. There. Fuck it, dead. It's a 19.
Okay. Yeah. Continue. You guys continue talking to him. What are you asking him?
So, क्या पूछना है, guys?
What Soren asked about
You said you have
dream.
done this before. What do you mean before? What do you mean over and over again? You said that back in the cave after you killed Andas. And you said,
Well, you see,
Okay.
all of you are like, you know how those toys, like those music boxes, where there's a dancing doll, right? Have you seen those?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are all like those dancing dolls. It's like the music plays and you all dance to the rhythm. And you have no idea that you have done this before, that the key has been turned many times before. And that's where I'm special. I remember the song, and I can change the needle. And I can turn back the time's tides so that it's, more to my favor, so to speak.
that is such cryptic bullshit.
Okay.
But also, I was right. I was right. I was right. He's fucking time traveling.
I mean, okay.
Okay.
Big deal. He's time traveling.
Not exactly time travel. You could say that yeah, I suppose it is time travel. From your perspective, I go back to my past, and I cannot change it. I cannot alter it, but I can do whatever I want with it. So I can create a lot of smaller loops inside one another. And to protect my timeline from you all, I've done it so many times, but you all keep coming back for some reason.
Okay,
I've tried to
okay.
get rid
Chill
of
out.
you so many
So-
times now.
Okay, so who exactly is playing the music then?
Oh,
know
that's
that?
a good question.
Because he kind of like stumbles and like starts to think what the fuck like his answer should be. He starts in a very eloquent way and just like, well, it's who knows.
So I
Mysteries
see.
beyond us.
Hold up. Chottomate. So I see. So you even don't know who exactly is pulling the strings, and you were just trying to like fix the mess up, so it's more on your favor, right?
You see, well, aren't we all? Aren't we all just looking for our own
All right. Maybe we can work together. here? Maybe
What
you are
i-
just another adventurer like us. Shut up, Soren. Don't interrupt me. Maybe you're just another adventurer like us, and you have the power to, play around with time. So how about you tell us what your objective is, and we can help you out and not get in your way. How about
You
that?
are not helping him out.
Shut up.
Well,
dude.
that's kind of too late for it, isn't it? You've already opened this portal, and I've been trying to open it for a while now. And you have done my work for me.
So
why
you're
couldn't
saying
you
you
have just
couldn't
done it
open the
yourself?
portal and
Do you not have blood?
Well, I couldn't figure out the exact way to open it.
Are
We
you
know the
fucking
blood
kidding me?
sacrifice.
Do you have the power to time travel and you couldn't figure out that you need to put a little bit of blood into a fucking bowl that has dried blood in it?
He is very annoyed by you. Of course
DM,
we did.
Peleus
Huh.
actually laughs around and just rolls on the ground.
DM,
Who said name?
me, Elvis.
Okay. Yeah.
So while all this is happening, I would like to charge up my spell that is control, and
Okay.
I would like to shoot.
What
Sorry,
does
not
it do?
control.
I'm sorry.
Command. Command.
Okay.
The spell is command.
Okay.
You charge the spell command, and I'll shoot it towards blast off, and I will command.
It's a
It's an
what's it
illusion,
called?
you know that,
A
right?
ranged attack?
It's a 60 feet range attack. Yes.
Okay, I need you to roll with disadvantage because there's like a couple of people in front of you who are
Yeah.
talking to him. So you can
Also,
miss.
also, he's not here. It's not actually him, right?
I know.
So, what does
There's a
your spell
chance
do
that's
then?
got-
You can't talk to him because like he is behind you and like you are currently
Oh, yeah,
engaged.
no,
do I-
valid.
Unless you
how-
turn
how-
around and like talk to
how
him
do
in
I roll
character, I'm not gonna allow it.
Valid.
How do I roll with disadvantage? Yeah.
You roll twice and take whatever is the lowest amount.
Okay.
Roll once
So,
more. Wait. Where's the-
19
Oh, yeah,
and
it's the same thing. Okay, there's no this thing. Okay. So there's no this thing. No, he just needs to roll for
13. Yeah.
wisdom. Okay. All good. All good.
Wisdom
I'm
save
gonna
13.
I'm gonna allow it. Like, give me like a couple of seconds more and just the pacing of it. Okay.
Okay.
What are your questions? Yeah. So he just goes like, of course we know that blood sacrifice was needed. What the heck are you talking about? The problem was not that. The problem was the stars and the alignment. We could not figure that one out. And you all, every time that I was working on it, I've been working on it for 6 months now. And every time that I could, barely come near solving it, you all would show up and destroy my work. So I changed things. I killed your friend. And ever since I did that, you have every time come here and have done my work for me. You have opened the portal to the goddess Shah, my beloved, for me. And now I just need you to all go away.
So you're just horny for a god?
Is that it? Have you been doing this for the last 6 months just to get laid?
My goals are beyond your comprehension. Basically,
That is such a basic bitch villain.
are above me.
Oh
I
my
know, right, Soren?
God.
The dude just.
That's like literally taken
1
from
second
Arrow. I
late.
know that.
Yeah.
I mean, he watches TV shows as well. What do you expect?
I do not
Alright, I think
understand.
Uh-huh.
Okay, will my thing go? When will that?
Yeah, but your thing will go. Just like give me one more like thing.
So,
Like, let
so,
me.
so you're doing
multi-action,
this.
okay.
You are doing this for love, and in doing so, you
I'm
chose
not
to
doing it for
kill.
love, you basic creature. I'm doing this for control. I'm doing this for power. I'm doing this.
You know what?
to
That's
devote
enough
my
talking out of you.
goddess. As this conversation is like going on, yeah, what do you want to do with the control spell?
First, I would like to see if it goes through. Then I'll have some actions that I'm going to do.
Okay,
with
let
it.
me do a wisdom save on that. One sec.
Oh, by the way, I'm attacking him with the guiding bolt again.
He's an
Okay.
illusion.
Hang on.
He's an
Oh,
illusion,
he's an
Cygnus.
illusion? I still don't care.
Well, you
I've
guys
had
don't.
enough. It's enough. I've heard enough of his. I've heard enough of his voice.
Find what the fuck control does. Like, what spell is it?
It's a command. Wait, I'll send. Can I send its definition?
Command. I'm so sorry. I was
It's
looking
command.
for control. I don't know why I was looking for control. Okay. Give me 1 second. Spells command. You say command reach wisdom saving throw. Follow the command. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Wisdom. So this is DC 13 on wisdom save. Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm, 1 sec. Why am I doing it? Yeah, okay. He does not succeed.
Does not
What
succeed.
are you planning to do?
Alright. I rush into the room while holding my shield up, and I shout at him to drop everything that he has on his person towards him. While shouting that, I also shout towards my party members to be wary of the surroundings, because their shadows are moving abnormally and not as they should, from what I've noticed. There's something lurking in the shadows, in their own shadows.
Okay. I reach over to the bowl. I turn it so that it's in the what's it called, the hazy state that it's between two doors, and I remove the bowl and I put it into my pocket. If you want to get through, you're gonna have to go get through my dead body.
Wait, first let's see if
Your
that
command
action goes
spell
on. Yeah.
enacts on him, and he's like just taken aback by it. He's confused, but it does not do anything. And you notice how like it's not his form is kind of like fading away and like coming in back, kind of like like a fading TV, kind of like coming to and fro. And
Okay.
Cygnus, are you losing the guiding bolt on him?
Yep.
Okay.
But remember what I said, everyone. Be wary of your shadows.
I don't even need you to roll for an attack on this one, because as you throw the guiding bolt at him, his image again splits and it just passes directly through him, striking on a
you
wall behind him.
goddamn bastard.
And
dodges.
he's increasingly, he's an image. He's a hologram.
Okay.
Okay. We need to get
Okay.
out.
Cool. So
How are you doing this?
Right now he's like super pissed at Peleus. He is like,
why did he at me? Hello.
I'm sorry.
They're the ones
sorry,
shooting you,
you
bots.
lifted up the thing,
Who's
the
me?
bowl.
Who's me?
Soren.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's like super pissed at you. He's like yelling at you to put it back.
I will make you a deal. Go back. Stop and that's death.
Give me a few. I'll be right back.
You fool.
and
I
I will-
cannot do that even if I wanted to. And I don't want to.
Okay. So
I will tell you how to unlock this portal if you bring Endar back.
I cannot do that.
Well, then fuck off.
Then
Then
looks
then,
like yeah, exactly what I said.
I guess you can either bend over or you can surrender the device. Those are the only two options I have for you.
So
Well, you're not
DM,
hearing me. I cannot bring him back because it has already happened. I cannot change the events that I have been in, which have already happened. I cannot change that even if I wanted to. Every time that I go back, the loop becomes shorter. I cannot go back from before
I see some
was back.
summertime rendering happening here.
Oh God.
Okay, dude.
Okay.
I let him keep
Travelers would
talking.
know that also works for me.
I let him keep talking, and I ignore him. Turn around to Elvis. Elvis, how far do you think he can project himself? In your experience, how far do you think? How far away do you think he has to be able to project himself? What's the maximum range on this?
On
Do you
what?
have of his illusion spell? Do you have any idea? Do you have any experience with this?
Person with experiences and illusions is Peleus, not me.
No, you're the one who has experience with magic, right? Which is why I'm asking you.
So, wait,
I
wait,
mean,
wait.
What did I miss?
I'm asking.
much.
Nothing.
So Elvis, I'm
I mean,
trying to
where
to
did you
understand what the range is on a spell like what he's using.
I say to Soren, I'm not sure if he is even using a spell. It might be a device.
There's a lot of things that could have projections like what he's doing.
Okay, guys, the whole point is it's an illusion. It cannot kill us, right, DM?
I mean, are you asking me out of character or are you asking me in character? Because you
Doesn't
can't
matter. Does that thing can kill us or not, or is just an
Well,
illusion?
you have no idea if he can kill you or not. And
Okay, I'll
even
just
out of
assume
character, I
it
would give you
cannot
the
kill
same
us.
answer. Okay.
So yeah, so he's no trouble, and he has given us already a lot of information.
Yeah,
Also, the information that he cannot time travel too much since the loop goes shorter and shorter, and he doesn't know what exactly happened on the portal that I went on. So we are on advantage here. So let's pretty much forget about the guy because he can't really do shit. Just wasting our time. So how about we go back to open the portal and ask question to the two gods, the moon and the sun, and then proceed.
Elias.
Right now, the thing is kind of locked, and the bowl is with Soren. Also,
We have the
I
ball.
don't.
We can just chop the
Yeah,
blood off.
you guys
That's it.
haven't noticed it yet, but Cygnus and Fenris, you guys perhaps have, and you notice like a very cold sensation creeping up on your body. But that's it for now. You just feel like
okay.
very cold.
I turn back to Clastaff. How are you doing this? How did you figure out how to do time travel? How did you stumble across it?
Give me one sec. How did you what? How
did
did you
figure
stumble
out
upon what?
time travel? How did you figure it out?
It's an ancient custom in my family. You guys won't understand it. But perhaps these are enough questions, and now hold your end of the bargain. Tell me, what will it take for you all to just leave this place and leave the bowl?
Oh, maybe
Like we
if you
said.
showed yourself in front of us in person.
Not in front of you. I don't want to fight you. I just want you all to be gone. I have already killed one of you, and I was forbidden from doing that. I cannot risk killing more of you.
Wait, what do you mean risk more killing more of us?
Well,
Why is that a risk?
well, I was told not to kill you.
Forbidden by
and,
whom?
Who told you
taken.
that?
That's none of your business.
So I'm not gonna keep the end of the bargain there.
Well, I don't suppose you were gonna do it anyway, were you?
I mean, I would have.
Would you?
Duh. I mean, you tell me.
Inside check. I'm joking.
Oh my god.
No. But like, here's
Imagine
what the
DM
thing is.
having to make rolls.
Yo.
I mean, yeah, but
The
DM
DM
does
makes
a lot of rolls.
Yep.
I make so many silent rolls from behind the scenes. You guys have no clue. Anyway, so he doesn't believe you. If you want to deceive him or persuade him, you will have to make a roll for it. But you don't have to tell me if you're like making a persuasion roll or like doing a deception roll. Just tell me the number. What are you like? What do you
Man,
want
honestly,
to do?
I'm sick and tired of the guy. The dude is just no help and is just spouting nonsense. How about I just go, drop the blood on the bowl and just open the teleporter,
The
go ask
bowl-
question and just completely
the-
don't know all the guy.
The bowl is in my pocket. I'm not going to give it to you. We are not
Whose
opening
pocket?
that portal again. It's in my pocket. Soren.
So what's the goddamn objective of the game? Go back to the tavern and just sit?
We have 2 days because we have 2 days or a few days. Remember when you? Oh, you wouldn't remember, right?
2 days for what?
Summer
Solstice. We
Yeah.
have 2 days for the solstice. That's what. That's what
okay,
Elvis said.
fine. And the dude wants us gone, so how about we take the bowl with us and just go back home? Do you want to do that?
That seems like a good way to get in his way, and I respect that. Let's.
Wait, who is speaking?
That's me.
Cygnus.
Why are you speaking like that?
Because I cannot shout. Ah,
Okay.
yeah, pains of life.
All right. I look at Peleus and I nod. That seems like a decent enough idea. And I literally just walk through this dude, and I walk over, and I'm like, all right. I guess we'll see you in 2 days then. And I just begin walking away.
I like.
Okay. Well, fine. Let's just all go home then. Honestly, I have no idea why we came here and what we actually did. This is pretty much just feels pointless.
We did sightseeing, man.
DM,
What
we
else
can't hear
We
you.
have done.
DM, your mic died.
Hello.
Also-
Hello.
Yes.
Mic test.
Yay.
Hello. Okay. So what are you two doing? Soren and Peleus, you're walking out?
Yeah,
They're
I'm like,
walking away.
fuck it. If
I
he's not
mean,
gonna-
everyone is like they don't want to do anything, so just go home.
Okay. As you walk past his image, like it just like fades away as if it's actually a mist. And you notice that you cannot actually move your feet after, like passing his image.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
he's about here. Yeah, one sec. As in, you just like stand there still, as if something is holding you back. But I'm getting an echo from somewhere. Where am I
Echo?
getting an echo from?
Someone has their
Echo,
stream up.
echo. No, I have everything muted.
No, someone
Same.
else.
Okay,
No,
all good.
everything is there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting an echo.
I
From
hear
whose
that now.
side?
I hear echo now.
I do not hear echo from anywhere.
Hello. Okay, it's fine.
Wait,
fuck it.
Cygnus and Nano speak together.
Yo.
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 No,
I mean, it's just echo, dude.
never mind.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
Peleus.
is it
You guys
Peleus?
not-
It's Peleus. It's Peleus. Yeah.
Peleus.
What do you mean it's
Okay,
Peleus?
everybody just straight up charges at Peleus. Oh no.
Wow.
The poor
Okay.
man didn't even do anything. He just got charged upon.
Intimidation.
It sounded like it came from his end.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
You know what?
so
Doesn't
you guys
matter. It's just echo. Just go ahead.
the two of you are just just standing there trying to move your feet, and you notice that like they're not moving, as if something is holding you back. And at that point you also like look back and notice that Fenris and Cygnus have been not speaking for a while, like while this was happening for a while, let's say a couple of seconds, and they have what seem to be hands made up of black soot, or perhaps a fog, which are like covering their mouths. And Elvis, you're the only one who is kind of immune to all of this. Like, you haven't seen anything happen, or you haven't noticed your shadow doing anything. But all of you are now held in place, and Cygnus and Fenris, you're being actively smothered by your own shadows.
God, I told you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah,
Move
that's me
Let's go.
speaking.
Okay. So you said I'm being smothered
Smothered by
by
your
my
own
shadow.
own shadow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would
Also, DM?
You cannot use-
my.
So
DM,
currently
I
you
might
are
have to.
you're restricted in your movement. You cannot move,
Mhm.
and you can also not use any spells or anything which requires speaking. You
Oh,
and
then-
Fenris.
Brilliant. I use my wild shape to turn myself into into what can I turn? I'm level 2, right? Let me see what I can turn into.
Yeah, you figure that out. And
Also,
Soren
while he
and
figures
Peleus,
out, DM,
you cannot move your legs, but you can move your hands and you can speak.
So is something grabbing my legs? Do I see something on my legs? What is it?
Yeah, you if you look down, you notice that a hand which comes out of your own shadow and seems to be, like formed of the shadow itself, is holding your legs.
I suggest cast your guiding light. Normally, shadows are very weak when it comes to light kind of spells.
That's what I was
So, yeah.
I'll
thinking.
be right back.
That's what I was
Also,
thinking.
Nano, I will have to go because the tourney is starting.
All good,
I'll
all
be
good.
back in like 15
I'm
minutes.
gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna RP as you, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna use my
Just don't kill me.
yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna
try
use
not.
my
I don't know if I can at all. Anyway, yeah.
I'm gonna use my action to change my shape into that of an elk and charge at him.
At what?
You
At
cannot
the
move.
You
You
cannot
will
move.
I
charge at your own shadow?
turned into a elk.
Yes.
I still can't
You
move.
turn into an elk and you're at that position as an elk, and there's a hand covering your, like not a hand perhaps, more of like a, what's it fucking called? What are the elk feet called?
Hooves.
Oh
Hooves.
my.
A hoof
Oh.
covering your face and something holding you back.
Okay. I turned.
You guys'
Turn my
shadows are holding
head.
you back. I
Yeah, I
shout that out
turned.
to
I
everyone.
turned to look at Elvis, and I'm like, because I can only turn my head, right? I can't turn my I can't move my legs. So I turn to look at Elvis, look at Cygnus and Fenris, and I raise my hands in the air and I let go of my dancing lights, and I have two left. So I sparks shoot out of my hands, lights everywhere. One goes right above Cygnus, one goes right above Fenris, one goes right above myself and Peleus, and one goes up.
Peleus.
Yeah, so four of us because Elvis is okay for now. So
Yeah.
and we're hoping that the light kind of dispels the shadows for at least the next 10 minutes.
Sounds good. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so lights come out of your hands. They, like light up the entire area. It's kind of like brighter. And for a second, the shadows kind of recoil, and they just kind of, like take a different angle towards holding you back. But they continue to do it.
DM?
Yeah.
Can I recognize what these shadows are? Are they some kind
You
of
can.
creatures?
You recognize that they definitely. One sec. Where the fuck am I? Why am I on this browser? Wait, what? I'm on the wrong browser. I'm so sorry. Give me
Intermission.
1 sec.
Yeah.
Intermission भी नहीं मतलब like okay, you can definitely recognize them from your teachings, and these are a symbol of the undead, and you know that these are amorphous like creatures who can hide in people's shadows. You remember that they cannot be in sunlight, and you remember that they also drain people's strengths over time.
Okay. Can I do an action right now?
Yeah, you can. There's no combat thing right now.
Right. I would like to channel divinity and use my spell turn undead to
Okay.
get rid of all these undead creatures.
Okay. Do it.
Just trying to find what the fuck it is. Turn undead. Anything has to have a wisdom saving throw of 13 within a 30 feet of radius. Otherwise, it will.
30 feet
Otherwise,
of radius.
for 1 minute, it fails.
Yeah. Okay, that covers
okay.
everything. Huh.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna switch browsers. Give me 1 sec. Huh? I just need to
Okay.
switch my browser. This one, no, this one. Okay, I'm just gonna. Firefox. Okay, yeah, this is better. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay, that was fast. Gonna close Chrome. I just hear a whoop. Okay. Channel divinity, channel net, an action you can print to the whole. Okay. All good. So they have wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes, of 13.
I'm gonna do one roll for everyone, and that is a 5. They definitely fail. All of the shadows, as you speak the words, the prayer of your Lord, they all seem to cover from you, and they turn and they flee this place. Perhaps for a while.
Yes, good. Should take this time and leave and run away. I signal to all my party members to head towards the clearing and get out of this mansion as fast as we can. Hello.
Yeah.
Peleus does listen to you, and he's gonna follow you. 'cause
I'm gonna
he's-
follow you as well as an elk.
Wow, okay, that's all
I
good.
have increased
Uh,
movement speed, so
Oh yeah, you can run away faster.
exactly.
Okay, as we're leaving,
How
I
amusing.
turn to the party and I'm like, so we know what we have to do here, right? I'm gonna
Tell us.
But even before you have the time to, like, as you guys running away, he just like looks at you, smokes. How amusing that you think that you can escape me this easily. I just like says that and fades away.
before he resets time again, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna do that. We need to blow up the church, blow up this manor.
But hold on, you don't know that.
Hold on. We can't blow up this manor.
You don't know that he can undo time right now.
He
You just
told
know that he
us
can
that
do
he's done
that
it multiple
in
times.
general.
He
Oh yeah,
can.
fair enough. Okay, yeah, you can.
But it's
Fair
become
enough.
shorter, right?
Haha.
So
But like right now, if he can or not, you don't know that.
Yeah. So before he does
Also,
it,
he's faded away.
how about we blow up the manor?
I say we don't. I say we do
No.
not blow up this
You
manor.
have a critical piece. That's all is required.
This is important for. This is an important and sacred place. I would not let you blow this up.
But if it's that sacred, can you not protect it? Can you not protect the portal or not the shrine and blow up everything else around it?
There's missing pieces in this puzzle. We need to find out that before we do anything rash.
Well, then why the
anything.
fuck did we agree to come
Elvis-
here in the first place?
Elvis,
Yes,
you
Nana?
from your intelligence do know that you have noticed that there's rubble all around and there's like everything is like destroyed, etc. But the altar and the portal itself were unharmed. Like there's no signs of damage on any of them.
Yeah, they're clearly indestructible, so we can't even destroy them. Let's just run away and recalculate our decisions.
I'm not
I
trying
have
to
a plan.
destroy the portal.
I have a plan. I have something that we should try out. So we should leave from here first.
I'm not saying we destroy the portal or the shrine. I'm saying we destroy the manor. We take
That
out.
won't do anything.
It will though, because the next time we come in here, what's to stop those shadows from attacking us again?
How?
If we
With
blow
what?
if we blow up the manor, we're gonna be out in the open.
With what?
I don't know. We can figure it out. Go to the blacksmith. Go to the whatever. Pick up something.
Can we
flammable.
leave here first before you?
Yeah, this is while
stop blabbering?
we're walking, right?
So move
Well,
your character.
Move your character, man. Fucking run
Meanwhile,
away first.
Peleus is just going Chotto Mate, let's go.
Urusai,
What do you
what
do? I don't know.
Nigga.
Right, this guy is faded
Yes,
away,
run.
and you guys are like, where are you going?
I don't know.
I'm running towards the town master's hall.
What the fuck is the town master going to do? How is he going to help?
Follow us to find out.
Okay.
So listen to me. When last night after everyone went to bed, the reason why I was so exhausted is because I went over to Sasa's house. I spent some time with her. She told me about her father, who
You don't
works
need
with.
your sex story right now.
It is not a sex story. Goddamn it! Let me finish. Sasa told me about her father, who works with magic, who's been trying to get a shop up and running. He's probably the wisest person in the town when it comes to this stuff. Maybe we can go ask him for some help.
Look, the person who sent me here and gave me all the information, told me about Glassstuff, was the town master. He knows a lot more than us, and he is also the priest of the shrines here. He will know a lot more than anyone in this town. We should go there, rethink our decisions, and then move towards the next step, which I think I'll have to talk to him about it in much more clarity. Then we can move on. I think we should do that. So move towards this place, Odhran Master.
Quick question before I whatever. Fenris talked to us about the person that he brought back or whatever, right? Was that in this time loop or was it before?
Brought back as in?
He told us about his
Not
party
brought back.
who he killed, right? And then because they brought
Yeah,
something
that
from the
was
boat.
like before, I think. That was it before? Do you tell this like before this guy showed us up? No,
No,
yeah. Okay.
Was it in this time loop? That's what I'm trying to. Because he told us.
Yeah.
I think
was
that
in
was
this
in
time
like a
loop.
specific one, and it was not this one. Was it?
No, it was.
It was this one. It was this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Then
good.
all
Okay,
good.
good to know.
Okay, I'm
So
gonna
wha-
start streaming some music. Thank you.
Okay,
You can just use the mod.
Oh yeah, I forgot. How the
So-
fuck did I forget?
while we're walking,
Oh my God.
I tried to talk to Fenris about whatever the fuck.
He said about bringing back.
Oh, what the hell? That is so loud.
As you guys are talking about this,
No, that is very loud.
I'm sorry. You'll have to reduce the volume.
You
I
have to
can't.
reduce it yourself.
Oh, that was loud.
I can
It's raining,
reduce
huh?
thoda. Oh wait,
did
I
it, I
can.
did
I can from here. Is it okay now?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need a CSS thing to remove the bot because it shows up in the
Holy shit.
list of. Oh, it's still fucking.
I don't
raining,
know.
huh?
Oh my God.
It's fine. Fuck it. For now, fuck it. It's fine. Anyway, so all of you, like, as you guys are discussing this, you suddenly notice that it has started to pour heavily.
Thanks to you.
Sure. Fenris,
Yeah. So what are you doing?
Fenris, we need to talk.
I am at the town master hall.
Yeah,
I'm
we're all
running
making our
towards
way. Oh, okay, you're running. Okay, we're gonna walk. Fenris, we need to talk about.
This is the code for the CSS if you guys want to. I've sent it in the resources section.
Thank you.
You can just like add it on the bottom anywhere and it'll remove that.
It didn't remove
Sorry.
it.
It did for me.
Strange.
Did it?
No, it's still on your screen though.
I don't see
No,
it.
it's gone. No, it's gone. No, it's gone.
Oh, there's a delay now.
I see. What the fuck? Oh, there's the fucking from your stream. There you go. Oh, there's the fucking from your stream.
I'm hearing an echo.
It's from Nano stream.
Oh, there's an echo because I'm dumb. I'm also streaming. Wait, let me end my
Yeah, that's what I added.
पता नहीं भाई पता नहीं
ए छोड़ ना अभी जगह खाली रहने
है।
देना
खर्चे की
बाद में
जरूरत नहीं है
करेंगे।
अभी बताओ क्या कर रही है What are you guys
Where are we
doing?
currently?
You guys are all well, it depends upon you guys. Where are you? What do you want to
We
do?
ran away from the guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the town master's hall. If anyone's going to follow me there.
What time is it right now, Nano, in world?
It's about afternoonish. Like it's getting about around 10 p.m. I'm sorry, 11:45 ish.
Okay. Alright.
Is anyone going to come with me then?
Yeah, we're making our
yes.
way to it. Why?
You're making your way towards
To the town hall,
Town master hall.
town master's hall.
a town master. Okay. Right now it's open. You guys can go inside
What
if you
about
want to.
Sigmus and Peleus? What about Sigmus and Peleus?
I'll follow you guys.
Yeah. Peleus also follows us, I suppose. Unless he wants to go to the tavern and get drunk, because
I mean, for now, Peleus is following you. For now, he is. He's like kind of deep in meditation. He, like doesn't care what's happening. But wait, where's Cygnus here?
What do you mean?
Sigmus and Peleus together.
Cygnus, you were with Peleus, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
now
with the
make-
group. I'm with the group, yes.
Oh, you're with Dhruv, take it.
Right,
You
we
all
go in.
reached our master's hall. I'm sorry, I don't have like a map ready for it right now, but let's assume that it looks like a smallish kind of like, a room sort of, with separate quarters which seem to be leading towards, sorry, a couple of doors which seem to be leading towards separate quarters, like one of them leading towards inside towards the left, one of them leading towards inside towards the right, and there's like a couple of windows in the whole thing, and the whole thing seems to be filled with chairs and tables, and some documents spread across a lot of tables. And there's one man sitting at one of the tables, which seems to be a bit more elevated than the others, and he just like looks up from his eyes, from his work at you as you guys walk in.
Is Alil there? I go towards him and
Yeah, Alida is the guy. Yeah.
okay. I go towards Alil
Mhm.
hurriedly, and I introduce my party members to him. He already has met Fenris, so leaving Fenris, I introduce everyone else. Tell them that these are my party members, the people I told you about. These are people who I trust, and we have just had an encounter with Glastov, and we need your
Oh,
help. We need your help
well,
in trying to understand where and from what organization. Where does he operate from? Do you know anything more than what you told me last night?
uh, well, first of all, it's very good to meet you all again. I've seen you around the town. I hope you're liking it. And that sounds very dangerous. You should not confront glass stuff like that. He's a very powerful man.
Yeah, no shit.
He controls this town, and most of the people that work for him, well, used to be good citizens, but they have been corrupted, sort of. Not magically, just using money. Well, you're asking about his lair, are you?
Yes.
Well, his I don't know about his lair. What the fuck was that?
Good question.
Cough. Never mind. I'm sick. All right. Like next up, Alil.
Okay.
You
Uh,
mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Right. Alil, you mentioned something about a witch to me yesterday. We were talking about a
Yes.
witch. You said
Yes.
that she lives in the woods just outside the village.
Yes.
If one would want to go and search for the witch, how would they do
Mhm.
that?
Well, it's kind of easy for you. Uh, there's a ghost town of sorts, which used to be nearby. It's if you got of he seems to be struggling with the location of sorts. He does not know exactly where, but he can give you like a general direction of it. And do you want him to mark it on a map, or do you want him to describe
Yes,
it?
you'd like to mark it on a map and give it to us.
Okay. So as he does, he's gonna let me take you to the map. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. He marks the location that he does is this. Do you see this?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay. Yeah. So a little bit closer, actually, not that far. Yeah. But here. This is where. Yeah.
Okay. A little bit
Okay.
north of us. Okay.
Yeah, about northeast of us. He's like fumbling and he's like trying to remember correctly, but you get a gist of it. Like you understand, like, okay, this is the general direction of it.
Okay, I turn back towards our party. I tell him,
Mhm.
whoever this witch is, from what I can remember in history, she is our next clue, our next step to someone who can be on the same level as Glostov and who might, just might be on our side and can help us take down him. So what my proposal would be that we go and search for her and get her on our side. That's the only thing that can defeat magic that glass stuff has is magic that that witch used to wield during the last Great War.
So can we trust this witch?
We trust you.
The last time the
Meanwhile,
witch.
Alil is just like interjecting you all with saying that the witch is a witch. You can't trust a witch. But there's stories that I've heard from my forefathers who have told that she used to be a very kind person. But perhaps
She was-
she lost her way. as
She
the
was
times
the
changed.
first. She was the first line of defense for Neverwinter during the last war. That's all. That is the only slight
You guys
chance
talk,
of
I'm
hope
gonna
that we have.
BRB.
Okay.
How far is that walk? How long will it take us to get there?
It should take us like a day to get there.
Do we have enough time to get there, talk to her, and come back in time for the solstice?
We don't have any other options
It's
right now.
about. I'm sorry, I went away like exactly when you were talking about time. So it's from what you can tell, it's about like a 2 to 3 hours ride without the cart, but like 4 to 5 hours with the cart, and you could technically go there and come back in a day, because it's like around 12 right now. You could come back by night, I suppose.
I think we should go look for her.
That's what I
What do
want.
you
Pelias
say,
That's,
kind of
Silas?
like does
That's-
not like
that's-
this idea, but he is okay with you guys taking the charge.
this is what I wanted to do in the morning. This was supposed to be the plan anyway. We were supposed to go look for the witch before we went sightseeing or whatever else. I still don't understand why we chose to go to the fucking manor first when
The sightseeing got us a lot of answers, and we know whom we are facing now.
yeah, but if we had gone to the witch first, we would have been better prepared to fight whatever the fuck this dude has.
We did not know what to fight then.
Exactly.
Pelias, meanwhile, just like looks Alil up and down and goes, "Oi, man, tell us if there's anything else that you want to tell us, and or should I use my intimidation? Or perhaps that's what Blue Star would say, but I'm gonna assume that he does." uh, the guy just cows and like tells you all that he thinks that there's perhaps some other level to the manor, because he has seen a lot of people come and go from there, but whenever he tries to check up on the place, they don't seem to be there
I
anymore.
fucking knew it. I knew it. He had to be in there. He was in the fucking manor and we left. He was right there. There is no way an illusion works that strong. Something like
Okay,
that.
out of character, they were like the bird told you that there were people coming and going, and you guys
Yeah.
did not think that.
Yeah, but we didn't know, right? Because Cygnus didn't tell us.
BRB.
I did tell you.
You didn't say people coming and going all the time.
I think we were
I
blown
did say
away
that.
by
I did
the.
say that. Yes, I did.
We were blown away by the portal, so something we didn't understand, and
Can
then
you,
there were shadows
like-
grabbing us.
Steve, can you stop thinking about the past and start thinking of the future?
Okay. I still think we need to talk to fuck, I forgot his name. Mr. Bint.
Sasa.
So we
Ethan
go
wants
to
to fucking.
No, I'm telling you there is something there, okay? So we go see the witch today. Tomorrow, we have all of tomorrow then to talk to Mr. Bint, get some advice, get the shit that we need to prepare to fight. Because I am tired, okay? This has been an exhausting few days, and I am not prepared for any of this. And the sooner we kill Fuckface, we can bring in that back.
Is Nano here?
No, I think she's out.
AFK,
Yeah, she said.
I think.
She said FA. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to Alil about the shrines when she gets back, because I wanna know something more.
Okay.
Why would
So-
we need the cart?
Maybe she has some supplies that we need to bring back. You never know.
Yeah,
I
what do
don't
you
think
need
we.
to know about
I
the
I don't think
shrine?
we should take the cart.
Yeah, okay.
But
I talked to Alil, I tell him,
Mhm.
we found an altar inside the manor that you
Oh,
told
you
us about.
found it?
Yes, we
Yeah,
found
that
an
that
altar.
thing is very creepy, isn't it? Seems to
We
be
found,
not
we
the
used
only
it.
thing not destroyed by anything.
Yes. There's more to it than just being an altar. Now, Alil, I
Hmm.
want you to tell me everything you know about the shrines of this village. Because told me earlier that there might be more than two. Now we know one is in the center of the town, and one is in the manor. Are there more?
Well, he kind of like, considers it for a moment. Like, there used to be some rumors about it. I cannot be sure, and I'm just telling you because you're asking, and this is not information that I have verified or can verify at all. People say that the manor itself has been built upon one of the shrines, and these others were just like the statues which were outside the main compound. We have converted this into a shrine, but uh, there's no telling if this is how it used to be or this is how well, we perceive it to be.
So you're telling me the manor used to be the main temple.
That's what I think.
Are there any more rumors that you've heard? Maybe about Glastov, maybe about
Uh,
sacrifices going on in the manor.
uh, Sacrifice. I haven't heard of any sacrifices going on. Well, there was a lot of people who went missing a couple of months ago. But Glassstaff is new. He arrived just like 5 to 6 months ago, and he has been taking people, giving them money to work for him. He's doing something, but we are not sure what. A couple of months ago, a lot of people were taken hired from this town, and they were told it was a simple mining job, but we never saw them again.
Okay. Hmm. So you say this happened a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
Would that time frame be in line with the winter solstice?
I'm sorry, would the time frame be in line with?
In line with the winter solstice. Winter solstice, that is.
No, winter solstice is the other part of the year.
yeah,
Well,
six
summer
months ago, right?
solstice is coming. It's about, I think it's day after tomorrow.
So winter solstice was 6 months
Yes,
ago.
Yeah,
6
So
That's
months
what
is
I'm
when he
asking.
rolled in.
so
you said
what?
2 months ago. One, take care.
I thought he sent 6. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, the people were taken 2 months ago.
No, but
But
Last
Glastov
time
came in
arrived
6
6 months
months
ago.
ago.
last has been here since the winter solstice. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, you see, I think if you are brave enough and your hearts are pure enough, I would perhaps look for the witch. She
This
seems to
is
be the only solution to all
this is
of our
not about
problems.
being brave or pure or real. This is not. That's not what's going to help us here. We need to be smart. We need to be resourceful. Being of pure heart is not what saves us here. We can't rely on that because and that will still be here.
I wouldn't discount it. These are strange times. The purity of your heart does count a lot. The purity of your desire, the purity of your wish counts for a lot.
You're going to meet a witch who has magic far beyond our understanding, who fought in a war that held place before most of you were alive. We cannot discount anything out of this right now. Also, we should not take up any more time and get moving. Make
Please,
preparations.
Alil, what do you know about people coming back from the dead?
I have never personally seen it, but I have heard a lot of people who used to know this hero long while ago, who was supposed to be one of the people brought back. But I don't know if it's just a rumor or just a folk tale. I don't even remember their name anymore. But there used to be a folk hero, and one person claimed, and I think it could just be a scam, that they were reincarnated by some deity. But that's about all I know.
Okay, now Ali, before we leave to find the witch, I'm going to need you
I
to do
wish you luck.
two things for me.
Okay.
Need you to do two things for me. First, if there's any more rumors, uh, words heard of anything
About
regarding
what?
the witch, about the witch,
Okay.
about Glastov, anything, can you tell us that? And second, while the time we are gone, I want you to keep an eye on the village. When I get
Because
back,
that's
I
my
want to.
job.
I know, but I want to keep us a special eye on the manor. If there's any sounds coming from out of it, also, I want you to keep a watch, of especially the Stone and Hill. If you see anyone suspicious going in and out of it, especially
Okay.
someone either with a purple robe or
Oh,
someone who is fully clad in black.
purple robe, you say? I'm pretty sure I've seen a gentleman already. Uh, I've even met him. I think his name is Taha. He is a recruiter for the what's it called? Acquisitions something. Are you
What the
talking
hell
about
is
him?
what the hell is acquisitions? He told us he was part of the Lord's Alliance.
Yeah, he did.
What is acquisitions? What is that? Ali?
I have no clue. He's supposed to be part of a for-profit company, which is
Oh, that lying piece
which
of shit.
hires mercenaries to do odd jobs, and well, yeah, they're pretty powerful, but for some reason they don't help us here. Perhaps you can convince them to help us.
Okay, Alil. We're gonna go talk to Agatha, and if we're not back by midday tomorrow,
Well, we came across trouble then.
I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. But if we're not back by midday tomorrow, you're gonna have to
While
evacuate the
you're talking
village.
about all of this, you just hear a voice from behind you, which is Peleus, just going, "Let's just go already. There's no point in talking to this fool."
Okay.
But yes, promise me, Alil.
Wait,
If
Blue Star is already here. Why am I
Yeah, I
role
just
playing as
came
him?
back.
Hi.
Ali,
Yeah,
promise
we
me
lost
if
fast, so yeah.
oh my god,
Wow.
Oh, no.
how bad? How bad?
Hmm?
How bad did you
0-2
lose?
kind of bad.
Oh my god. Oh
Yep.
no.
Wow.
Finished instantly. It was like so easy to lose. It's like, oh damn, great, it's done. And I just left the VC and I'm here.
He's like, man, I have more important
So you
places
see,
to be.
actually my captain wasn't playing today. He was gone. And the other person who was also there, we had to sub. So we literally had 2 subs
Oof.
What happened?
with random. The DPSs were trash. No offense.
Oh no.
मैं
Yeah,
literally out
that's usually
DPS
how it
करके
all
out
goes.
heal भी कर रहा था while
Oh
playing healer.
wow. Sad.
So yeah,
What were you,
it's
what
fine.
were you playing?
He's part of an Overwatch tournament.
Overwatch.
Oh my god!
What
Overwatch.
character were you playing?
किरिको
P-
खेला, लुसियो खेला, आना खेला.
Kiriko.
Oh
P
nice.
poo.
अच्छा वैसा
is
गेम
the
था क्या
character.
जिसमें कैरेक्टर्स चेंज करना पड़ा? Oh no.
Yep,
Fuck.
things were hard.
Oh no.
Well, let's not go there.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I will
Okay,
smite
guys,
you. Shut the fuck up!
Alil, I need you to promise if we're not back by midday tomorrow, you will evacuate the village.
What do you
I do
mean?
not know what the
I will
fuck.
do what?
You will evacuate the village.
Evacuate the village. That's going to
Yes.
be very difficult. You see, we are used to discomfort. We are very
It's-
hardy people.
I do not know
People
what
here
Glastov has
don't
got planned.
give
but
in
it-
easy to threats or harm. People are living here because they are used to it.
You're not used to
Are they
that.
used to being threatened by a god, Alil?
Are they used to
God.
be?
How? Glastov is not a god. He is just a man.
Yeah, but what he's after is so much worse.
What do you know?
I cannot tell you anymore because it's for your own safety. The less people that know, the better. Because he's already killed one of us, and I don't want you to get
Oh, no.
caught in the crossfire.
Oh yeah, you told us the person that you want to bring back. Hi, Chop. What are you doing?
All right. Time to leave.
Let's head to the witch. It's enough talking. Let's go,
Before
we don't have
before
enough
we
time.
head out, I want to stop by the inn for a second.
Okay.
Fucking okay. We'll wait by
Well
the
then,
town
what are you doing?
gate.
Yeah.
We'll wait by
I
the
just-
town gate.
Now can we go to VC?
Okay, give me 1 sec. People, children, behave. I'll be back.
Bye. Have a beautiful day.
Hanji, main character. Tell.
Okay, so I want to go to the inn. I want to go talk to Morana and to
Okay.
Pike.
Morana is like right outside as like you're walking in, so you take her arm and you know like kind of take her aside.
Yeah. Right. Morana,
Yeah,
I don't know.
what is it?
I don't know what's going on. We just went to the manor, and
Oh,
and I lowered my voice to a whisper. We kind of had contact with Glastov. He said something about time loop, about time travel, about shit that I still don't understand. And where's Pike? Is Pike okay? Is Mrekesh okay? Are you guys okay?
Pike is okay. Pike is okay.
I need you to promise me you're going to protect both of them.
Of course, with my life.
Right? Because
You can trust me on that.
I do not know if we're going to make it back from this. And
I don't know.
I
I know that you see a gentle person in front of you, but trust me, I have fought a lot of people in my time. And you see this shield? It has seen a lot of combat, and she seems very proud of it.
we might need your help on the way back then.
Okay.
Okay, I reach into my
Need me?
pocket, I pull out 23 silver pieces and I hand them to her. This is our tab for last night.
Oh.
I don't know
Oh.
if we're going to be back.
Okay.
And I give her from my own personal stash. I give her 2 gold pieces.
Oh, you don't.
One of
need-
this is for you and Mrekesh, and one is for Pike.
Okay. Okay.
In
I
case-
thank you.
In case something happens to us, promise me that Mrekesh will be okay.
Yes, on my life, there would be no hair on their head harmed.
I
Okay. Let's go back.
Pillars would work or rain coats, anything works.
Bathan's provision is along the way, right?
Yeah, that's a.
I
That's a
don't think I
store,
made this clear, DM, but I don't think I'll be entering. I would have entered the. I forgot to mention this, but I was in my wild shape, so I'm pretty sure I didn't enter the town master's hall.
Yeah,
Well,
the elk entering down the store.
Like went back. Okay, TK, you didn't enter it, so you don't know anything. TK.
No,
All
I
good.
entered it
So-
after ending my wild shape, so I didn't enter it as.
No. I just assumed that. Okay, TK.
Yeah,
Acha,
but
if you guys were looking for shops, I just heard that you guys were talking about shops. So there's like,
Yeah.
from what you can tell from the poster that you guys
Do
saw.
we even
earlier,
have money? I need to buy stuff.
we have a fuck ton of money.
Okay, shopping spree. Let's go.
Okay, there's I'm gonna start from the starting.
You
There's
also need
Vicky,
to
which
save
has,
some
like, a
money
lot of-
because we are gonna bribe the purple robe guy, right?
I know, but we need some stuff that is going to be helpful with us later on.
So there's smithy, which is like a lost and found kind of goods, and you like show that like they also sell stolen goods and like crafted materials. There's Barthen's provisions, which have a lot of mixed stuff, and they seem to be on like this pricey side. There's Sleeping Giant's Cavern, which is more of a potions and brewery kind of stuff. There's a woodworker, and there's also a shield maker in the town.
Sleeping Giant, that's the potions one.
Yeah, there's also a miners exchange, which has like a lot of equipment and stuff, but I don't think that is relevant to you.
So now tell me this: do we stock up now, or do we stock up on our way back from Agatha's?
Also, if you want food, the Stonehaven is the only food selling place in the whole thing.
Yeah. So what is the plan?
We stock up now because we are going on a road trip. So we're gonna need rations, and first of all, we need umbrellas.
It's a 2-hour trip. What do you mean rations?
Oh, DM, I will...
Raincoats are better.
Uh-huh.
We are going
DM?
in the woods.
Yes.
Yeah.
can
DM,
hear you.
so I'm going to be going AFK for a little bit. So like for the shopping, I'll just DM you what I need to buy, and just tell me how
I'm
much
just
is
gonna
it.
assume that you bought it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just going to DM it to you.
Okay.
I need
DM it to me
go
because
over-
I'm handling all the money. So
Okay, sure. I'll DM it to you then, Soren. Hold up. I'll just send you a hi. I'm sending you what only need to buy. And depending on the price, just buy it. And I'm sending it in 1, 2, 3. So the 1 is like the priority and everything. So yeah, just keep that in mind.
okay, perfect. All right. So okay, I'm gonna go to the smithy then really quick. I need to talk to Mr. Brent anyway, so that's perfect. We're running out of time, you guys. It's
What are
already
people doing?
I go to Bart's provisions.
Okay, Peleus?
I will join
Which one?
Okay.
Elvis.
Elvis, before you go, I have the money, the common party money. Do you want to use that? Do you want to use your own money to buy provisions? What do you want to do?
I mean, wait. I'm not buying anything right now. We're just looking, and after that,
Okay.
we'll go together and buy everything that we need.
Okay, perfect. That works. I'm gonna go see.
Assume that the common pot, you guys can like freely exchange money. It won't take like a turn or anything. You can just
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right.
As
I'm
long
gonna
as
go
the
talk
quality
to.
agree on it. Yeah.
Yes, we start with the smithing.
Okay, let's go to Brent then. Right. So we enter the smithy. It's supposed to be a place for stolen goods and for other resources, right?
Soren, I've sent you the list. I'll
Perfect,
also
thank you.
DM it to the DM. There you go, DM. The list is in your teams. I'll be right back.
You already have my compass. You don't need another compass.
Oh yeah, I have the compass. Remove that.
Yeah. I gave you my compass. You didn't give it back, so you can keep it. It's fine.
Yay. Alright, cool. That's the updated list then in your DMs.
Okay, so let's do this quickly. From what I've seen from memes and shit, shopping takes like hours, and I don't want to waste the next hour just shopping. So let's just like quickly stock up and fuck off, yeah? Does
I
that
don't
work?
know what to buy.
Yeah, so
Sounds
let's just see what we have available, and then we can pick whatever. So
Less talking, more buying.
yeah, Nano, we're at the smithy. We're talking to Mr. Bint. I think you're muted again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was muted. Okay. So yeah, she looks like Mr. Bent is, like a gruffy old person. Not grumpy. I'm so sorry. He seems very, very friendly. Has like a big mustache which is not trimmed at all, and he is, like he's so short that you assume that he was a dwarf initially, but then you realize that no, he was human. He's a human. I'm sorry. He looks at you and just goes, what do you want? Welcome to my shop.
Hello, Mr. Bint. My name is Soren.
Hello.
I heard that you might have some supplies for us to help out on our journey. We're headed into the forest. We only got here last night.
Oh, so what are you looking for?
What do you have?
Is there anything specific?
I don't. Honestly, what I need more is information, more than anything else. First thing I would like to know is, have you heard of people coming back from the dead?
God.
That's a very heavy question.
I know. I'm sorry to start off like that, but we're on a bit of a time crunch.
This is not stopping.
Well, I have heard of course, I've heard of our hero, if that's what you mean. I've
What was
heard
it?
of Sir Alder
Please don't.
Trusnar, the Black Hawk, come alive again. But I don't know if I believe him. He's you know,
Really?
it's
Black Hawk.
Soren disguised.
okay, dude. Black Hawk.
I know. I
I mean,
know.
it definitely sounded
But
like Black Cock.
But you also know what you did there. You know what
I
you
didn't
did.
do it
Nano.
on purpose. I was just trying to make a voice.
Really? Glassstov and Black Hawk? Really? You know what you were
Okay.
doing.
Okay, dude. No, I did. I actually did not make the connection.
Okay. So
So the name that he gave you was Aldith Tresenda. You recognize the name Tresenda from Tresenda Manor.
Because in the manner.
The fuck?
It's his manner.
is this someone who is still alive? Is this like a legend? Is it a story? What do we know about him?
It was a legend. In a year of our Lord 951, dear, the Black Hawk fought against the orcs and died. And as he's doing that, he has like now taken what seems to be beetle nut and put it in his oral cavity, basically. And he's like chewing on it as he's speaking.
You could have just said mouth.
Putting those nuts on
Good
his
cut
oral
hai
cavity
bhai.
and
Oral-
chewing.
Actually,
Oral
I could have said
cavity,
mouth, but
Black
like
Hawk
it's not in his
in-
mouth. It's more of his in cheek pouch. Sorts. You don't actually chew on something which is like in your
Yeah.
mouth.
It's like
Black
valid,
Hawk with
okay.
nuts in its oral cavity.
Okay. Nano.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah. So, what else are you asking?
That's it. Okay. So is he? So he died to orcs and he came back to life.
Oh,
And-
he was supposed to have passed away, and he was supposedly spotted a couple of years ago.
No,
No one
but
knows.
Did he? Did anyone see his body, or did just people just assume he was dead?
My dear child, that's a funny question. He has been dead for 500 years. Of course, no one has seen his body.
And they just saw him a couple of years ago. Where?
No, there was a person who was claiming to be Sir Aldith in nearby towns. We are not sure if he is actually the person or not.
Oh, okay. What does he? Does he like have a significant suit of armor he wears, or like what does he look like? Do you have any ideas?
Of course, he had. Okay, so the story goes. I understand that you are all foreigners and you haven't heard the story. The story of the Black Hawk. I have to emphasize that now. Thank you very much. Is that he used to have a very famous sword named Talon, and
course he
it
did.
was lost. It was lost at the time, and as he died fighting for us. But apparently, some people saw him carrying Talon a couple of years ago, and he claimed to be Sir Aldith. No one knows if he's actually real or not.
Okay. All right. What do you have to say?
We have everything if you want. If you have the price for it.
Give me some options. I need to stock up on.
We
Blow-
sell a lot of tools. We sell a lot of weapons. He sell a lot of trinkets. Or
What about
perhaps he would like
magical
this.
items?
He shows you a locket which seems to glow white and yellow, like alternatively. And he tells you that it is supposed to be a bomb. It's just
A bomb?
casually like a bomb. Yeah, a bomb. Like
And
a
you're
small
just-
personal anti-personnel kind of bomb, which like would kill one person if you can throw it at them.
And you're just carrying that around.
This is for self-protection. It won't blow up on me, of course. I can.
You know what, Mr. Bent? I like you. I like you. I have not laughed like this in a very long
I like
time.
you too. What was her name again?
My name is Soren. I am friends with your daughter.
I'm sorry, you did what with my daughter?
I am friends.
Oh,
I am friends with your daughter. She
totally
cooked.
the story there.
She cooked us. She cooked me dinner last night, and
You
I'm
were
just
nice.
okay. So I need to stock up on glow bugs. That's the first thing.
So, Mr. Soren, you wouldn't tell me, are you married?
No.
Okay. Well, you see, you have already met my daughter, and well, I'm looking to sort of settle her, if that makes sense to you.
It does.
What do you think of the offer then?
Soren will do it.
Shut up.
Just for confirmation, Rigbite said that he would get the herbalism kit, which is 5
Yeah.
gold pieces. Grappling hook, which is 2 gold pieces, and healer's kit, which is also 5 gold pieces. Those are 12 gold pieces for him. You can mark it down.
Yeah, I'll do that really quick. Okay, so here's the thing, Mr. Bent. I'm an adventurer. I literally go from town to town with my party. I don't think that's a life
So you're not
for
looking to
a family.
Oh, that I understand. See, I also used to be an adventurer like you, but then there was an incident which happened, and
I heard about that.
Did he
you
get
see,
shot
I
in the
cannot
knee?
walk very well.
Please tell me he's not got shot.
He lost his foot, right?
Please tell me.
He lost the leg beneath his. Oh yeah, he lost his foot. I'm sorry, that was his daughter.
Oh my god, fuck. Got shot.
You thought I was gonna say it, no? You thought I was gonna say it. I thought of it, but I didn't.
I was adventuring my time.
Okay.
Then I took an arrow to the knee.
We need to. I need resources for my dancing lights. So I need some glow bugs.
Oh, you need those. Oh, the spell
Yes.
casting stuff.
Yes.
You see, I sell more of trinkets. Perhaps you don't need dancing lights. Perhaps I can entrust you in this. And he like makes you hold for a bit, and then he brings out what seems to be like a rod of sorts, which is supposed to what's it called? Like a what do you say? Like throw out light like in small quantities. So these the as he does the demonstration for you, you see that it makes a trail of light, and the light just like fades away after a while.
This is very interesting, but it's not going to help us
Oh,
when we're stuck in the dark cavern. You know.
okay.
It's a
You see,
traffic
I
officer battle.
sell mostly magic trinkets and weapons and such.
Okay,
The
that's great.
spell components, if you need, you'll have to unfortunately go across to the Barthen's Provisions, my competitor's shop.
Well, for what it's worth, I truly believe your shop is the superior one.
You ordered me?
All right, guys, what do you need? Pick up what you need.
You're the only one there.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought all of us went there.
Yeah,
No.
we were
No.
kind of.
We went to a different store.
Oh my god. I have been
You're the only
talking
one
this
there,
entire time
motherfucker.
because I... Okay. Alright.
You dumb
Okay.
motherfucker.
Alright, I picked up the stuff that...
Okay. Anyway, so now you're walking towards Barthen's Provisions, I imagine?
No, but I want to pick up... I'm going to ask him for the locket. How much is that locket?
Oh, it's a mere 600 golds.
Yeah, come on.
Like makes a face and like looks at you, waiting for your response.
Six?
Ask for the son-in-law discount.
Ask for the family discount.
What about a family discount?
Well, I suppose I could do 500.
He's gonna
for
say
you.
599.
He said 500.
He said
He said
500.
500. I still can't afford that. I'm sorry. Okay. How about? Do you have any armor on you? Do you have any weapons? Something that I can. Something like bomb.
Oh, if you like necklaces, you would perhaps like this one a bit more. So you see, this is a bit more dangerous, so I don't exactly keep it on me. And he goes to the back and he brings out what seems to be. Give me 1 second. I need to roll the dice. 1d6 plus 3, so that's 7. Yeah, 7 beads on it. Like a small necklace which seems to have 7 beads on it, and it has like little glass balls. The beads are little glass balls which seem to glow from inside. And he tells you that this is the necklace of fireballs. You just like pick one out, and you can throw it at people, and well, they die, and so does everything around them.
Well, they die.
What is
I
the
just returned.
what is
and
the area
first
of
thing
this?
I hear Nano
it's
is.
Huh?
I just returned, and the first thing I hear is the necklace of fireballs. Seriously,
Right?
right?
Cool, right?
Because I have used it. It's a fun thing, but not right now, Nano.
I was gonna say.
Well, this is. I'm not suggesting that you guys get it. You ask the shopkeeper what's the coolest thing that he has, and he's telling you what the coolest thing he has.
How much is
No,
it?
so- wait. Nanos
Oh, that's
initially
just-
started with it's beads on a string, and Cygnus, you said I've used it and it's fun.
Oh my god damn it! Things get taken out of context.
I mean, no one judges. All good.
That is true.
Fair enough. I can really answer. No arguments there, man.
Oh, God, he walked into
this
that
is
one.
this is like a very expensive kind of piece of jewelry. If you can see, this is more of like a so what it does is like you throw it, and you can throw it like around 70 feet, so it's like pretty far, but it does damage in 30-foot radius. So you cannot like you can definitely throw you can use it for crowd control if you want. And
Or is it only 7 uses?
it's 7 uses.
How much is it?
It's 1650 gold pieces.
Son of a bitch! Do you have anything that's like less than 100 silver?
Oh, less than 100. Less than. Like start looking for like in junk pile, so to speak, not in the fancy pile. And give me 1 sec. Let me see what else he has. Okay. Meanwhile, what are the other people doing? You're checking Barton's provisions, right? Yeah. So this place has like a lot of what's it called? Like not trinklets, but like components, spell components. They have paper. They have incense. They have magical stuff. They also have potions, but you can tell that their prices are perhaps on the higher side.
Nano just sent you a DM.
Okay,
if
give me
that'll
1 sec. Give me 1 sec.
Ask for raincoats.
Is it good to No, you can't refer to I mean, yeah, you can, but like don't refer to the prices.
Yeah. So you can share it
Like
here,
after
right?
that, like everything is fine.
The list of
Like
things.
whatever that you can find in here, like you probably could find like someplace or the other, but not in terms of the prices, because like prices could be different.
So can I add it to info or resources or something?
I wouldn't, because like every place has like different shit. I don't wanna be an open world kind of thing where like you can go to any portal and buy the same stuff. I don't want that.
Okay.
Like some things would be sold at specific shops, and like you have to go there.
Okay.
Yeah. But in general, you can refer to it if you want to. Like if you want to look for a specific thing or if you want to see a cool thing, you can try to do that.
Yeah, I just have no idea what can be bought. So I was just checking that.
Yeah, what do you want is like one of the major questions.
I have
You want a
it
raincoat?
and a lantern.
You want a raincoat and a lantern. Okay, that's easy enough.
Do
That
we
should
really
be.
need a lantern when we actually have a walking lantern?
We wouldn't waste a turn that way, right? If we are carrying lantern. And this has got
How
a
many
range.
raincoats do you need?
I mean, yeah, that's fine as well.
Well, I mean,
raincoats.
Fidus only needs half a raincoat, right?
Ha ha ha.
Raincoats for everyone.
You fucking.
You cut it in
Come
half.
on, it was right there.
Fuck off. Right,
Also,
raincoats
don't
for
you
everyone.
just have like Cygnus who can just like make it not rain in a 5-foot radius? You can just like walk under.
That's also true.
Yeah, but 5 feet, we already suffered enough with failures for like 10
Okay,
seconds.
so I'm gonna stop like this thing. Stop dilly-dallying. This like the raincoats that you're asking for, and what lanterns, right?
Yeah,
The lanterns
Yes.
are like one silver piece per piece, and the raincoats are 2 silver pieces.
Oh, then we can get lanterns in bulk and then just attach them to like our pants. Like on
The
the side.
lanterns need
Yeah,
to be
you can-
refilled
Yeah,
with like
I'm
oil
sorry.
or
I don't know
whatever.
why I assumed that you were attaching them in the front instead of like.
Oh, come on.
No, but do we need
Nano, man.
do we
What's
need the
up with you
lanterns to
today?
be refilled or something?
Yeah, dude, like how do they work? Are they magical lanterns or are they like
No. General lanterns. They go out in like I think 4 hours or so. Yeah, 4 hours or so.
Okay, so then we can refill them with oil, or what do we refill them with? Or are they done?
Yeah, you can refill them with oil if you want oil. It'll cost you like 1 silver extra, and this oil would be enough for perhaps like 2 to 3 lanterns for
Okay.
one day.
So I would say we get like
How
two.
about how
Yeah, go on.
many party members do we have?
6 of us. Well,
You get
5.
2 lanterns. Because you're there, right, with the...
Yeah, you can
Right.
see 120 feet, and you have night vision, Roy, and so does.
Just so you know, night vision
Cygnus.
means that you guys like see in black and white. So
yeah.
Yeah, it's infrared. So
Okay, so let's get
Valid.
like at least 2.
Yeah, 2 lanterns.
Yeah, and then raincoat for everyone. Just send me the details so I can do
Actually-
the maths.
Oren, you're not even there.
Yeah, I know.
Not there,
This is me
sir.
talking out of character.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I have a question for Mr. Bint, by the way. Once you have a minute.
it's Fenrius with me. And who's with Fenrius and Peleus? I think.
Hmm.
Peleus.
Yeah.
Right. So we are going to buy lanterns and raincoats. Of course, we're going to buy raincoats for everyone. How many lanterns do we need? You don't need a lantern, I'm assuming. Do you need one?
Nope. See, most of us have dark vision, so I think just 2 lanterns would be fine. Let's say one happens to like I don't know malfunction or
Okay,
whatever.
so how about we
can use
we
another.
buy 2 lanterns,
Yeah.
enough raincoats, and 1 can of oil, just in case the lantern runs out.
The thing with
Yeah,
oil
of
is,
course.
if we don't use it to light the lantern, we can use it to blow shit up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. How incendiary is the oil?
Yeah, that's
It
also
burns, it doesn't blow up.
Soren's one.
Yeah,
right?
when
If you
when
want
it
something
becomes
which
powder.
blows up, you can ask for
wait.
it.
Hold up, we can make a Molotov.
Yeah.
That's made with petrol, not oil.
Well,
True.
Molotov
We don't know if you have.
Yeah, it
But
works.
the DM,
have
the
petrol?
DM said it burns, so
It works.
Do we
it works.
have
Oh,
petrol
nice.
in this universe? I don't think so, right?
no.
I mean, it doesn't
Well,
exist
petroleum
like, in the
exists.
shops around you. You can get it made or something. Perhaps you
We
can
can-
like tell them how to filter. Like.
I mean,
like,
if you find an alchemist, you can get anything.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Yep.
to find an artificer. Yep. Where is Scyther joining? Let's have him be the artificer. Anyway, I have a question for Mr. Bint.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Ben, before I leave, have you heard any rumors about any interesting magical instruments?
Well, you mean musical instruments?
Yes, yes.
Oh, so that's what. Oh, that's what you're looking for.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to have the information, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have to have the information, but he's already going back to the shop, like going back inside the back of the shop.
Oh, no,
And
no.
he
I
brings
was just
back-
saying that it doesn't hurt to know
Just
more
wait
about
it out.
things.
Wait, he's bringing something. Listen to him.
Go ahead.
Okay, give me one sec.
So parallelly, what can we buy for healing?
You can
Potions.
buy potions.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're not buying from Path of Provision. We're buying from a sleeping giant.
Yeah.
Okay. So he brings back what seems to be like a some sort of a mandolin, but like you can see already that it has some sort of sparks flying on it. And you see this like things for a while, and you can't think of a name for it. It's like this is just a mandolin, and it's supposed to help bards channel their magic. If you're looking for it.
Okay, but what does it do?
Oh, yeah, you see this like he explains it to you that he lets you forego the material requirements for a lot of your spells. Whatever material that you could buy, you cannot forego that. But whatever material that like whatever material has like specific gold pieces worth, you cannot forego that. But like in general material, you can forego it. So it's like a spell thing. What's it called? Cygnus, help me.
Infinity.
What
The Infinity
are you talking
enchantment.
about?
It's the
The
Infinity
fuck is
enchantment from
like this?
Minecraft.
What
Lets you forego the material requirements for the spell. What the fucking word? I forget.
are you talking about the item?
Yeah,
I think you're looking at a spell focus, right?
spell focus. Yeah, it's a spell focus essentially.
Out of character, what does that mean?
You don't need a lot of materials that like
So
go
basically,
into a
so usually you need materials for using your spells, right?
Yeah.
But if you have the spell focus, that means that you only need materials that are worth some gold pieces. So if your spell says like, let's say Revivify needs gold worth, like, I think a gem worth like 500 or 5,000 or something. So
Huh.
you cannot get that. But let's say it says like he was casting Mind Illusion, which needs a fleece, right? So
Huh.
it won't need that.
Oh, okay. Okay. How much is
You
that?
can just use the spell focus.
Right, so explain it further.
Give me one sec.
Steve, you played Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
120 gold pieces.
Have you enchanted a bow before?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an enchantment called Infinity.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it works like this. But not everything, just something.
Okay. Did he say 120 gold pieces?
120, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that. It's fine. Have you heard
I mean,
rumors
don't
of
you?
any? No, we don't.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so like he
120?
hey, this shop it is.
Oh my god, these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to use Endar's money, right? So I'm not touching that.
Anyway, so
Wow.
he also brings out like couple of different stuff, which is one of them is a simple coin, which he places on the table, and he is like, you know what this is?
No.
Okay, and it's a very ornate coin, and you're like, haven't seen it before, but it's this is an all or nothing coin. And how he explains it to you is on a roll where you could reuse like d20 dice. Instead of that, you can use this coin. And what it does is like if you toss it, if you get heads, it's a d20, and if you get tails, it's a natural one.
Okay. And is
I'm
it?
sorry, it's a natural 20 or it's a natural one. So it's
so-
all or nothing. Either you get critical success or you get critical fail. The cost of this is 50 gold pieces.
Is this
And like as he
is this a one-time use or?
no, you can use it as many times as you want.
Interesting.
He also like takes out like a pouch from his pocket. Perhaps you would also like this. And like right now he's just like in showcasing mode because like you haven't purchased anything, so he's like very like scared. What seems to be like white powder out of a pocket, like it's a pouch
Cocaine.
made of. Sure, dude.
Calm down.
Sure.
Calm down. Calm down.
He takes a pinch out of it and like sprinkles on the coin itself, and as the white powder is like dropping on it, slowly as it touches the coin, you see, it seems as if the coin is developing holes in it. The coin just like as he's doing it, that green screen effect, like it just like vanishes.
Is
The
that
coin
invisible
completely
powder?
disappears. Huh?
Invisible powder?
So the coin completely vanishes, and like then he just like touches where the coin was, and the coin appears again, and around it is the white powder. This is the dust of disappearance. You can get this just like this little pouch for 25 gold pieces.
I asked you for some recommendations for items under 100 silver pieces. Do you have anything?
100 silver pieces. Well, you can have this. He shows you like a small ring, which seem. Hold on. What the fuck is the name of it? I forget. I had it open. Where's my sheet? Why is my notebook closed? Never mind. I'm gonna open it later. Okay. So it is a ring of. I don't remember the name for it, but basically, whatever weapon that you have right now on you, you can store the weapon inside of the ring. And as soon as you like make your hand, like do a hand gesture after you're attuned to it, you can make a hand gesture, and the weapon itself appears in your hand.
Okay, yeah, that is useful. Am I there is the question, because if I am, I would buy
I
that.
don't think you
Do we
are,
have?
but
Do you
like,
have more of these, or is this the only piece?
no, I have 3 of these.
I'll take all 3. How much is that?
Oh, this is 80 silver pieces.
All right. Okay. I'll have all 3.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, you're giving one of it to me. Good.
I could not find a use for these. I'm glad that you guys find this useful. So how many do you take?
You couldn't find a use for these, so then I'll only pay 50 for them.
Well, yeah.
I'm kidding, Mr. Bint. 80 is fine. 240 it is.
You're a funny man. You're a funny man. You know what? How many are you buying?
3, all 3.
All 3 of them. I will give them to you for 75.
That is very, very, very much appreciated. Thank you.
I hope to see you again.
I hope I don't die. So, yeah, I hope so too. Next time I come back, next time I come to your shop, hopefully I'll have a lot more gold and I'll be able to buy you out. That's the dream, isn't it? All right, thank you, Mr. Bent. I will be back.
As well.
Before I leave, there have been some strange rumblings around town about a lot of weird things happening. I lower my voice with
horrible things.
with Glassstaff, among other things.
You mustn't whisper that name.
I know. I'm sorry.
A very terrible person.
I agree. We're on a quest to kind of sort of figure out a way to defeat him. Because
I pray nothing but one thing from you. If you meet him, if you encounter him, do not take my name in front of him.
I will not. Don't worry.
Thank you.
What I was getting to was, if we do not return by tomorrow midday,
Okay.
I want you to go. Why won't you take your daughter and go to the Stone Hill and tell Morana I sent you, and she will keep you safe.
Okay. I
And
understand.
do not leave her side till the summer solstice is over. Promise me.
Summer Sol. Oh, are you not coming for the fair then?
I'm not sure. I don't know if we'll make it back or not. So please,
Have
please
you
be
seen
careful.
the tents? And he like show motions towards the tents which are like still being constructed, and he tells you about the summer solstice festival which is coming up.
I hope we
Everyone
can
would
make
be
it
there
back.
on the summer solstice.
I know. I hope we can make it back in time to witness it. I know one of my friends is very excited about the fair. All right, Mr. Ben, thank you for your time. Please take care of yourself and Sasa. I will hopefully see you when I see you.
Okay.
And
The people who were at this place, Bath and Frozen, are you buying anything else?
No.
No,
That's it? That's
That's-
literally it? Okay.
how
Soren, do you
much?
need anything else?
No, I'm good.
We told
What
our
is?
calculations.
Yeah.
So we
Minor
took
reminder,
one.
Soren, that you perhaps might need the spell materials for your lighting dancing lights.
Yeah, I know. They said we're gonna go to the giant shop next. Hopefully, find it there.
That place does not sell spell components. It only sells potions.
Okay, so I walk over to
So
Barton's
he has to buy
Provisions
it.
and I ask the lady there.
Before that,
who-
hold on. What was the cost of the rings?
75 silver each.
75 each.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've written it in loot chat, so it's fine.
Let's do it fastest. It's already 8:30.
Yeah.
Go on,
Yeah,
Swan.
added the lanterns and the raincoats. How much was it?
The lanterns and the raincoats were like 2 silver pieces each for the raincoat, and 1 silver piece for the lantern, and
And 1 oil.
1 silver piece for the oil. Enough for like 3 lanterns for 24 hours or so.
How much is that? I didn't hear. Can you tell me the number? Total number. How much is that? 10?
How many are you buying?
We're buying 1 raincoat for all
lanterns.
of us, 2 lanterns, and one oil.
I'm sorry, 2 lanterns plus
1 oil.
1 oil plus raincoats. How many?
All of 1 for each of us, so 5.
5 raincoats. So that's 8 silver pieces. That's it. The people inside are like giving you guys looks because you didn't buy enough.
Okay. Okay.
The raincoats themselves are like pretty plain, like like how as if like a very thin hide has been used to just like make a cloth out of it, and just like you can just put it on.
Okay. I also want to pick up the glow stuff for my dancing lights. How much is that?
Okay, that's 4 silver pieces for enough for like 10 to 20 times of the spell.
Okay. All right.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Going to
I
the
think we're
sleeping
about to
giant.
leave.
No,
Yeah,
we're going to
giant.
sleeping giant.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
By now this has like really started to pour, and like you guys are all getting wet. Do you want to put on your raincoats?
No. We put on our raincoats before going out.
Yeah.
Yeah, why? How would it matter?
Yeah, we put on the
Everyone-
raincoats before we leave the Barton's Provisions.
Oh, okay.
Where's Cygnus, by the way?
Muted and deafened.
Okay, you guys all at where are you?
At giant
Sleeping giant.
thing.
Okay, sleeping giant. Yeah. So this guy is like clearly a giant, like as the name implies. You not sure what you were expecting there, and he, like his hat is on his head, and he seems to be kind of like taking a nap, sort of. And as you come, he gets up and he looks at you. You need something?
What do you have for sale?
Everything. What do you need?
Everything, he says. We need potions. Healing
Yes.
potions. to
All
inside.
kinds of potions. That's what we sell. We don't sell anything else other than potions.
How much for your healing potions?
Healing potions, you say? He like goes in the doesn't like rummages around in one of the what's it called, like the sack that he has. Give me one sec. Any other thing that you're asking?
Do you have any good berries?
Oh yeah, good berries. You will need them, right? Oh, he takes out like a bottle which looks like red, but the liquid inside it looks red, but it also kind of like shines in the light. This would be 50 gold pieces.
Fuck me. How much for the health potions?
Oh, 50 gold pieces is for the health potion. What did you ask for? Good
Oh.
berry.
Yes.
Good berry. Oh, this is 4 silver pieces for a pound. How much do you need?
How many in a pound? Like 50? 25? I mean, what do you think? Just give us 2 pounds.
Depends.
It's
How
fine.
much does he need?
Just give us 2 pounds.
2 pounds. Okay.
Guys, we don't have enough money for the.
Rummages around, like looks for good berries. And give me one sec. Okay. Yeah, so he like rummages around and like he gathers what he can and he tells you that I only have 1 pound. I'm sorry.
That's okay. 1 pound works.
Why do you need good berries for though?
I heard they taste delicious. That's.
Well, these are magical. Of course, they take amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, be warned, by the way. Oh, they do go bad very fast. And
How
these have been
fast?
sitting here for like, well, they go bad within 24 hours, and they have been sitting here for 5 hours now.
That is some bullshit, isn't it? Well, okay, thank you.
He just kind of shrugs.
What about the health
Do you want
potions? Is it
whiskey, though?
50? That's 50 gold for 1 health potion?
That's 50 gold for one health potion and 1-time use.
Fuck me, that's a lot. We have like a total of 50 gold. What do you guys want to do?
Any other way to heal?
By the way, out of character, you do know that one of your teammates just has a spell to produce good berries for you. Unlimited number of them.
Yeah, I just wanted to buy them because of the meme. That's
All
it.
good.
That's it.
I was so confused. I was like, wait, what?
Just because I saw so many memes about them. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're buying it for memes.
It's 4 silver. We have enough.
I thought Cygnus needed it. I didn't know Cygnus could make it himself. The fuck?
They have like 158 gold pieces. So you do have money.
How?
It's written right there.
It's written in your Falala town thing.
Oh, fuck yeah, we do. I don't know why I didn't read that. I thought we only had 50. So we have actually 146 because we used 12 for Cygnus' stuff.
And I have 60 more.
So
I mean,
do you want that's your money, no? That's not the cool party money.
No.
Sorry, I'm back. What's going on? Shopping?
Hey,
Still?
you know what, Cygnus? You know what Soren just bought with
What?
money? Good berries.
Why, you goddamn it?
I spent 4 silver for a pound of good berries for the meme. That's it.
Oh, then that's fine. I thought it was like a little more expensive. That would
No,
be
no.
But I
I
after I
wouldn't
learned
have
that, I
let
would-
him. What?
No. Even if he did that, and if I get to know about it, I would still like look at you, like just slightly bewildered. I'd be like, well, I can make them.
I thought it would be funny. What do you want me to say?
You didn't want his
Motherfucker
good
memes
berries.
to
You
over
didn't
here.
want to eat his good berry.
Well,
Yeah,
Wait,
he didn't
hold up.
want your good berries.
hold up. They sell good berries. I just thought of a great idea. We can just make some and sell our own.
Yeah, of course you can.
You have to kick this giant out of this.
I mean, we kind of
You
bought the
guys are
entire
talking
stock
about
right
this in
now.
front of him, and he's getting increasingly sad about it.
We kind of bought his entire stock right now.
Who's
I
getting
mean-
increasingly angry about it or like sad about it?
Sad
The
about
shop
it. The
owner.
the sleeping giant, the shop.
Why are all of these characters so depressed? Like,
Have you
Why
seen
the
the
fuck
place?
do you think?
Oh,
Have you seen this village?
no, but like even in Neverwinter, that fucking barkeep was depressed. He was going through a shitty marriage or whatever.
Is it because of us?
Who knows? That poor bastard. I still can't believe.
Maybe they just get instantly depressed the second they talk with us.
Oh fuck! Imagine having that as a superpower.
Everyone
you
is like depressed these days, or in
R
it's
slash
just
shitty
economy.
superpowers.
Okay, we're gonna buy one health potion and then we're gonna fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah. Way too much time spent shopping, man.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. One health potion of 50 gold pieces.
Yeah. How much were the health potions at Barthen's Provisions?
Bottom's Provisions had gold. Had them for like 80.
Okay, so then it's the cheapest we can get here. We should have at least one just in case because and that's imploded, right?
Yeah.
Cygnus, you and Elvis, you would know that this seems to be the most fair price that you can get for a health potion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Cool.
Meanwhile, Peleus is just getting restless and he wants to leave.
All right, let's leave.
He's getting drenched also.
Okay, hold up. I think
Wait,
so.
where is Peleus?
I'm
I
not
am
sure.
right here, and
Oh.
you just
Oh,
said it.
I thought you had another game or something. Why are you
no,
still
no.
at Barthen's Provisions then?
Okay, give Cygnus a raincoat first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I think I'll take the raincoat. And did you guys get what I asked you to get?
Yes.
Oh, thank
Steve
you.
has your shit.
Appreciate that.
We got 3 items that you needed: a healing kit, the miner's kit, and the one other
Miner's
thing.
kit?
What was it? Something grappling kit, right?
A grappling hook and a
Grappling
healer's
hook,
kit
yeah.
is what I asked.
Yeah. So we got the herbalism kit, the healer's kit, and the grappling hook.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This is going to be useful.
I just want like one thing for my clarity. Are you proficient with a healer's kit, Cygnus?
Not
Okay.
healers, with herbalism.
Okay, herbalism, not healers, right? Take it.
No.
Is anybody in the party proficient with it?
I think
I mean,
Elvis,
I have
make
high
a guess.
arcana.
Arcana
Well,
doesn't help.
Mate, I'm a cleric.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm
Make a
not
guess
so
who
proficient
would-
with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fine, we can give it to her if we need to. Shall we leave now? Please, can we leave? I'm very restless.
Let's move. Let's move.
Right. So what are you doing? Are you
I
taking the
take-
cart? Are you not taking the cart?
We
No,
are
we're
not
not
taking
taking the card. Watch that come back to bite us in the ass. Oh, there's so much supplies
Wait,
that you could take with you, but
Just a minor question. Did you take any health potions?
one here.
Okay, you took one health potion. Take care. Okay. You have written down, right? Take care. Okay.
Yep. Watch that come back to
Right.
bite us in the ass. Oh, you didn't take the cart with you? Well, too bad. All these supplies you can't carry back. Oh no.
You make it sound as if I would do it like to personally, like
No,
like,
it's fine, DM. It's fine, DM.
I meant like because that's what the story would whatever, you know.
I
It's
mean,
like
maybe it'll happen, but I don't want you to think that I would.
no, I don't mean that you would do it on purpose or that you would do it despite us. It's just you know.
Like maybe I would, but I don't want you to think that.
She's gonna do it now because you said it.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So as we
Guys,
As we turn
first
to
rule of
leave-
DM.
don't give her ideas.
Yeah, exactly. Do not give the DM ideas ever.
Right. So as we turn to leave
Practically scribbles notes down.
from Sleeping Giant, I quickly turned back to look at the manor just because just because it still gives me the chills.
Stop
And
monologuing.
turn around.
You
My
do?
dude, we're
Make
supposed
a
to.
perception check through the rain.
Oh, okay. Fuck yeah. All right. That's the whole point of
can I guide him?
role playing, right?
No, you can't. It's raining heavily. You wouldn't have seen it anyway. I just want to see what happens.
Perception
Let's go,
check. I have a
we're running out of
+1. Fuck.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh my
It's
god.
too crowded by rain.
Terrible.
It's one. Like it's
Can
too
I give
crowded
him
by.
an advantage? Can I give
No,
him
you
an
can't.
advantage?
You cannot. It's already a disadvantage. I was gonna negate it anyway. So it's raining, and like you look towards the manor, and as you almost like try to make out the details through the rain because it's like raining heavily.
Rain falls
It
into your
starts
eyes.
to rain just like falls in your eyes, and like you have to shut them down, and like others have to guide you towards the exit. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Alrighty, guys. We need to.
Lighted.
I'm
Sky
blinded
flash.
by the
Where to head
lights.
towards the witch, right?
Yep. Let's
Yes.
go. Let's go find
So
Agatha.
you guys
there.
are going towards the witch, right?
Yep. We're
Yes,
gonna
we are.
find Agatha.
Agatha.
Oh, shoot! I forgot to ask about another thing, man. Can I make it so that I ask these guys to ask the price it is for the thing?
What thing?
As in?
A bag of holding, like basically the price for it. How much would it cost? Bag of holding
Let's
or
just say
handy
that you
haversack?
did ask them to find out for the bag of holding. Let me find out like the prices that would
Bag
be
of holding
in
as well as a handy haversack.
What is bag of holding? Like something that you can just put shit in and without any weight?
Exactly.
Bag of holding is like super useful.
It is really, really useful. So is a handy haversack, but I find the bag of
I'm
holding
sorry,
really
what is
useful.
it? I can't hear you.
Handy haversack and
Well,
the bag of holding.
Handy
both.
haversack. Okay.
I don't know about a haversack, but I do have some information about handies. So
Notice how no one says anything. Notice how no one says anything.
I heard someone sigh. It was probably
was
Roy
me.
or Inji.
The person who sighed was probably just your consciousness.
Come on, you can't give me shit.
It's not even like holding on to you anymore.
Come on.
So
had enough.
a bag of holding is like like it's just a regular and common bag of holding is around in this specific place because Batham's provisions is like towards on the higher side. It's 800 gold pieces.
All right. So the goal is once we beat this motherfucker, right? The
Not
goal
that-
is to
There's like two
get
of them.
rich quick.
One of them.
Goal is to get rich quick.
After
Once
hearing
we-
that, Cygnus would decide to start a Goodberry business.
I wonder how much gold what's his face has on him when we kill him.
And start teaching people the language of cats.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, while you're traveling, do you want to train like each other about like spells or whatever that you were discussing in the last session?
Yeah, I would love to. But I also need to have a conversation with Fenris about the stuff that he told us. Also, I'm still on the Fandolin map, Nano.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Handy haversack. I think these people did not have it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. We are moving to the high road. And as you're moving, you guys like just like make small talk. You like watch other people traveling the same road. Some are avoiding the rain. Some of them like rejoicing in the rain because it's just like it's so close to the summer solstice. You also see a lot of tents propping up and a lot of people taking their supplies to.
Quick question. What time is it?
It's around 2 p.m. afternoon.
Okay, cool. Did we have lunch yet?
Not yet. You're hungry.
No, but
you
I
did
have
have
good
breakfast.
berries.
Oh
I have
wait,
good
you didn't
berries,
have
so-
breakfast. Oh my god, you're hungry.
So,
we'll
I
all take one Goodberry
yeah,
each.
I give all of you one good berry each. That's enough for 24 hours.
Lovely.
So we're good.
Yeah. It's full nutrition.
Yep. Right. So you all eat
See?
and you all
See, I
Who
knew
needs
it
a
would come
chef
in
when you
handy.
have a druid and Goodberries?
valid.
Exactly.
I I mean,
We're not eating well,
Well-
but we're eating.
anyway, so you guys all like do shit. You have stuff to talk about. You talk about different stuff. You guys find like a small squirrel which does not speak much, but it does allow you to use it as like the training dummy. And you guys talk about stuff, and slowly but gradually, Soren gets a hang of it, and he has the ability to speak with animals now.
Yay! Well,
Wait,
at least
just like-
comprehend lightly.
Is that like a spell slot, or do I just learn?
It's a spell slot. It's
Holy
like one of the learned spells now.
So you can now
Holy
cast speak
shit.
with animals.
Holy shit, Cygnus, thank you.
No worries. It's a good thing I have somebody else to converse with these little guys.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, squirrels are little guys, right?
Yeah.
Are you offended
For
because you said
lack
little
of a-
guys?
Ah, they're cute.
Ah.
Okay.
For lack of a better opportunity, right now, give me the order that you guys are marching in.
I'll be in the
First.
medium back, like
Whoever
middle
has
back-ish.
the best vision should stay in the front.
Oh, I have it done. Then I'll probably stay in front now.
I know Peleus has the best vision.
Already?
Yep.
120.
I actually have dark vision with 120.
Yo,
Hello.
maybe dark vision's not gonna help. I think he meant like general like perception and all. But
Perception plus
it's
3, I
daytime.
guess.
Yeah, I have plus 5.
It's daytime.
Passive,
anyway.
passive
good.
perception, how much you
Yeah,
have?
15.
15.
15. That's
Both of us are on 15.
Right. So you all walk
Okay.
towards the place that this person told you about.
Hold on, I'll be
Peleus,
right back.
then me.
Cannot play.
Okay. And slowly but gradually you make your way towards it. And it's around, like 4 o'clock or so. You make your way towards what seems to be dense wood. So by now, it was raining, it was daylight, but now it's gonna be slightly darker than like usually is, and also it's like turning
Can we
evening by now.
can we get Cygnus to lead the way now? Being a druid.
As you guys wish. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, the Cygnus, are you here?
Nah, he's AFK.
Okay, so all good. You guys just like walk and walk. Like you're getting tired of everything. And in the midst of it, you notice it seems as if you're getting lost perhaps, but then you realize you're not. What seems to be is you're seeing a mirage. Right between the trees, you see a lot of structures which seem to be like buildings. But they're phasing in and out, and it's so quick that you can't even make out that if it's actually there or if it's not there. And I'm gonna place an image here just so you guys have like some perspective on it. Give me one sec.
I'm back.
Hi.
Hello.
You're leading the pack now
Oh. Oh, okay.
because it's getting darker and like you are. I don't know why you are, but like there are other people as well who have night vision, but it's fine.
Yeah, we're going into a forest and he's a druid. Why not?
Mm-hmm. So as your vision like kind of like slowly clears up, slowly everything which is like coming back to like form. This is what you see.
Whoa!
What do we see? What do we see? Oh, okay. God
Yeah.
damn.
Holy shit!
So like different versions of the same manner appearing and disappearing alongside each other, phasing in and out of reality, so to speak. And sometimes it appears upside down, sometimes it appears right side up, sometimes mirrored, sometimes like in a different place, sometimes in the same place, and so on. What are you guys doing?
I talked to Cygnus or anyone in the party. Can anyone try to detect if there's any magic that's
Yeah,
active in this area.
I can. Give me a few. So
I mean,
I would sit down. We are in the cart, right?
no, we're walking.
No,
We
you're
don't have
not in the
cart.
cart. You're not taking the cart. You just like
Oh, so we are walking. So I'll probably just sit on the ground,
you did not take
meditate
the
for
cart, which is obviously gonna be your downfall. But yeah,
detrimental. Yeah. So I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna sit on the floor, like ground, and meditate for like
it's pretty
11
watery.
minutes.
So you see that like this whole place seems to be
It's fine.
like
I have a
filling with
raincoat.
water slowly.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. And cast detect magic as a ritual spell.
Okay.
Mhm.
It takes around like a sort of 10 minutes for you, I think, to cast it,
11.
right?
10 plus 1.
Okay. So it takes you 11 minutes to cast it, and as you're casting it, like suddenly everything seems to shimmer, and you notice that the light in front of it does it last for the whole 10 minutes? Can you lose concentration on it?
Um, detect magic. It lasts. Yeah, concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay, so you can shed it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So as you do, what you see is like very peculiar. There's like one point from which there almost seems to be like fabrics of bright light, which are like flapping as if like a torn fabric from wind. You know how flags, just like if they are let go, they just like flap and all. So it's kind of that kind of image. It's not even like coming from a specific place. It's coming from all around you, and it seems to be like too bright for you. It's actually hurting your eyes. It's so bright, and the pain itself causes you to lose the focus on it. But like that's
I
what
would
you
like, as that happens, I would just like turn to the rest of the group and be like, "Ah, yeah, that was an experience. There's a, well, how do I put it? There's magic all around us. This entire place is quite heavily. By the way, could I have like tried to could I have tried to recognize like how what the magic was if it was something familiar to me?
Yeah, of course. So from what you recognize from like all of your studies, it seems to be something absolutely impossible. So in your studies, you have heard of the weave, right?
Uh-huh.
So the weave is the fabric of magic which flows all around us, and like it lets you make magic, basically. So it consists of specific strands of various kinds of magic. So it's all of them involved in this place, and somehow the whole weave seems to have been torn to shreds and pinned to this one place, and it's flapping in the wind as if like it's trying to set free, but it's pinned here.
Nano, are there any historical references in over here?
You remember that like there's a lot of stories about how the weave was torn to shreds a long time ago when Mistra was killed, but like this is basically all of the story that there's no other references to it, no other things to it. It was like a long time ago.
Okay.
Wait, can you talk about
You
the
haven't
weave thing
seen
again?
anything like
I
this
kinda...
before, and you haven't encountered anything which would seem
Okay.
relevant to before.
Okay. Sword, what you were telling?
Can you talk about the weave again? I don't understand.
Okay, so magic in this world uses fabric of magic, right? Whatever happens, you know how forces of nature work, right? Like the fields are all around us. Like gravity is like a field which is all around us, and we can visualize it using a fabric of sorts, right? So
Makes sense.
imagine that this fabric was like nailed to a place, okay? And then the fabric was cut. So if the fabric was like super light and like super, like flowy, if you have even a gentle breeze, it will just, flap in the wind from that point of where it was nailed. It's kind of that. But like the whole fabric is made up of pure white light, and it's blindingly bright.
So does that mean any magic that Cygnus or Elvis or Peleus try, it will not work here?
Well, you can certainly try. You have no reason to believe that.
Okay, so after the entire thing, I'll turn back to the thing. This play, I cannot understand the magic in it, but yes, there is magic all across the land, and I was unable to make any sense of it. From what I know, it's an impossible feat. So whoever lives here is, well, they're pretty strong, is what I can tell you. Do you want to continue forward?
Okay, from
Oh,
here on
you-
out, I join Cygnus in the front. I put my shield up and advise my party members to be on edge, but do not take out your weapons.
Okay, are you walking forward towards it?
Are you walking?
Yep.
I'm walking forward with Cygnus, with me
Yep,
and
I
Cygnus. in the
follow.
lead.
So whoever is in the front, I need you to roll a perception check with advantage
Yay.
because you're like two of them.
Do you
I'll
want?
make you roll. I'll make.
Okay. Okay.
Or you can like make two of them like separately. That's also okay. But the same thing.
What do you want to do?
I just made it with advantage. It's
Okay.
decent. 14 plus 5, 19.
Sounds good. As you kind of like slowly walk towards it with the mud scraping at your feet, you're like shoulder to shoulder so that like no one gets lost, etc. You approach a clearing, and you notice that this like image is coming to like because the images are like going and coming as they were, and there are people nailed to what seem to be planks, as if they are burned to a crisp, and just skeleton. Sorry, not people. And in the distance, you also see a tree which has several nooses hung from it. And slowly but gradually, the manor just like fades away as you're, going near it. And instead of it, a hut appears. And we're gonna change map again.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, there
My
might be some
favorite part.
truth. There might be some truth to this pure-hearted thing. After all, I suppose.
You never know, but so far so
Fenris?
good.
Fenris, are you sure you want to come with us?
Well, let's go in and see.
Personal targeting over here, huh? Oh, by the way, you guys should definitely watch DM screen. You get some inside information. I like this.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, dude. I mean, you can know it. I never hide
switching-
shit. Like, I just need
Switching
you guys
over
to
to DM's
not.
point of view right now.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. See, here's the thing. You guys can know shit, but it just becomes harder for you guys to
Keep in character,
not
I know.
it in character.
In
I don't
character, yeah, I
mind
know.
it.
Yeah, meaning
I see
I'm
something.
quite used to it. I see something as well. Yeah. Meaning, do we see this token? Yep. Thoughts.
No, you
I
don't
see-
need that.
I
You
see a
just see
watermark
the-
is what I see.
Ooh. Wait.
What
Is
mark?
you are
What-
you not on the right map? I'm assuming he's
Yeah, I
not
can
on
see
the
the
right
hut.
map.
TNT?
Yeah, I
No,
can see the hut as well.
No, I meant the watermark in the bottom left.
Yeah, there was.
I don't see
Anyway.
the watermark on the bottom left.
Patreon Arc Knight.
The Patreon watermark, or an actual mark made by water, like a watermark.
No, I don't see it. You know
Ah.
what? Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about, but take it by. So this is what like you see a clearing which is like lined with some sort of fences, and like right across it a hut, a very small hut, but to approach it you'll have to cross the place where like there's a lot of trees and stuff, and one of the trees has the people hanging from it. This one. Wait, how do I control click? Yeah, this one. This one has the nooses hung from it.
Which one? That one?
Above
Yeah.
us, yes.
I would walk up to the tree carefully as I looked up and just like sort of tried to figure out like with the, so there were
Okay.
skeletons hanging from the nose, right?
No. So initially you saw like charred skeletons which were not hung actually, which were tied to somehow planks of woods which were also charred. And like here is a tree which has like several nooses hung from it, and the ropes seem to have decayed over like a lot of time, and some of them have some sort of material on them which you can like almost make out that it's probably dried skin.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of illusioning going on here.
Is it illusion or
Whoever
actual?
is in the front, I need you to roll an insight check.
All right.
Again, there's two of us in front.
Both of us.
Roll with advantage or roll twice. All good.
Yeah, let's just
Roll for advantage, Cygnus.
How much is your insight?
My insight is +5.
Yeah, so mine is a +3, so you should be the one rolling insight.
Okay.
Like, okay, dude.
9, okay. So from what you can tell, from
With an
both of
advantage.
yours-
And we,
Yeah, I thought you took advantage with it. All good. 22, easy enough. Because initially, like as you were looking around, you could not make head or tails of this place. But like as you guys helping each other, from both of your collective experiences with magic and everything, you can like sort of make out that like the illusion or whatever has now kind of sort of faded away, and this is perhaps one of the material realities that you're seeing. It could be one of the many, but for now, it seems to be real as as real as it can be.
okay.
It's still raining very heavily.
So the noose, that all that is real.
As far as you can
As
tell,
it
yeah.
would seem.
I mean,
As it would
it's not
seem.
fading in and out of phase
Okay.
as you're looking at it. That's what I mean. Like everything else was, but like right now, whatever that you're seeing around you, everything seems to be solid at least.
I would turn away from the tree again, look at the rest of the room. I think that's enough gazing at the man back there. I think we should not disturb the dead and head
When you mean disturb the
towards
dead, the dead are just dead.
Yeah. And
How about we move on to the hut in front of us?
that was exactly my point before Peleus over here just spoke
Right.
in unnecessarily.
We
Ahead we
slowly
go.
So before we enter, do we check?
Yeah, well, we check. So before we enter, I would like just is the door open or is the door closed, DM?
There's no door.
There is no door. Okay.
Right now, like right here, there's no door.
Peleus.
Brilliant.
Peleus.
Peleus.
Peleus. Hold on.
Chotwate.
Okay.
Okay, stop. 1 sec.
I think he's
1
on
sec.
the
Let me
ceiling,
just
man.
change the map. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
He's
it.
on the
All good.
ceiling.
Right?
Oh yeah, there we go.
So this is how it looks. Now you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
There's no door. Just walk in. So what you
just walked
see
in.
is like a
Follow
small
blue
fireplace, and the fire is glowing green, and there's like a couple of chests all around. None of them locked. There's
What's
a
on the
table.
table?
There like a couple of notebooks in a language that you cannot speak. Wait, any of you?
What language
No,
is
you
it?
don't speak it. Well, I can't tell you because you don't speak it.
Ah,
So you'll have to tell us, man. Meaning, even if you don't speak it, we would be familiar with how the
Doesn't
language
matter
looks
what's on
like.
the table. I see a plate.
he sees food.
Okay, anyway, so yeah, there's food. I'm gonna tell you, don't worry. Or perhaps you can ask whoever lives here what language it is.
I'm just gonna take a seat here and eat.
Yes.
Casually
Wow.
makes
Happy
himself at
realization.
home.
Congratulations to your long life.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's a hell of a long time.
Okay. So what you see is like a broken down sofa. Like it seems to be, made from like some sort of tan leather. There's a fireplace. There is a lot of firewood, and there's also what's it called? Some spell books, spread across. There is some what's it called? Small boxes, big boxes, some with triplets, some with like nothing, empty, etc. What are you doing?
Wow,
I
wow,
would like to. I would like to call upon to see if anyone is here.
Yeah, we are not
Is
sneaking
anyone
in.
home? We're not sneaking in.
Yeah.
Peleus already waltzed in. There's no sneak and left.
Oh wait. Can you repeat that? Everything.
We are asking if anyone is home.
Oh, hello there, Elvis. It's me. I'm home. What's up?
Seems you
I love
Want
it.
some tea?
meaning seems you have made yourself quite
Yeah.
quite comfortable over here.
Nothing.
What seems
There's
to be going
literally
on here?
no response from anywhere around.
So, does anyone know what this is? This note on the table?
Let me have a look. I would go and just pick up the note, have a look at it. Am I able to understand the note, DM?
It's you understand that it's written in Infernal.
Oh, damn.
In what?
I would turn to the rest
I
of
don't think
the.
any of you speak it, so I didn't translate it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone speaks Infernal over here.
No, I would turn around and still like ask this in character. I am unable. I do not speak this language. Do any of
Wait,
you?
you're inside, right? Like, okay, who was
Yeah,
the last
I'm
one
inside.
coming inside?
That would be me
Cygnus.
again, I guess. Yeah.
Cygnus, you were the last one coming inside. Okay, all good. What are you doing?
I'm
Nothing?
asking the party if they can speak the language.
I mean, not me. DM said I don't know it.
Anybody else?
Anybody
No,
can
I don't
speak the
think so.
language, is what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As you do, ask if there's anyone who can speak the language. An entity appears right beside you and just whispers to you. I can speak it.
Oh, hello there.
The hell
And
are
that's
you?
where we end today's session.